Hey, Audible, what's going on, man? I don't. All right, I don't have my camera today because, unfortunately, my arm that holds up my camera decided not to tighten anymore. So, we're gonna have to deal. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Now, I'm trying to build a watermill today. That, or I'm going to build a. I might want. I almost want to build this section here, the underground piece. I think I'll save that for another day. I need to find a place or make a place with some water. I want to make a cool little watermill. But I don't really want to have to destroy someone's build. I feel bad. Those tanks are kind of cool. That could be an okay spot. Actually, that might be our solution. Let's see what's out there. Oh, these are nice. Look at that. One sec. I just gotta check this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's really bad luck because, unfortunately for me, I don't know how long it's going to take to replace, which means I can't shoot that many other videos. Which, you know, kind of sucks. I also can't have my face on camera, which sort of sucks too, but not that it really matters. Thing is, I have a windmill here, so I want to make a water mill, but I feel like it's basically just like kind of the same thing. I think it'd be kind of cool to have it down here beside this other build, though. I don't know why, but I'm going to take some inspiration from this and kind of stick with what we did here. And just make something sort of similar. I'm not really sure. The only thing is we would need the water to be a little bit higher than this. Or we could do it where the water's up here. And that would flow down over here. Oh, that could work. Let's give this a shot. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. What's a nice building? Well, this one's already up on the YouTube channel. But we're going to build something over here as well. So what we need is water that goes, like, we need some deep water over here, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Half the time the setup is what takes time, honestly. Bottomless water bucket. Okay, so we have to figure out... This doesn't have to be that big, but I think what I want is like water that comes to here. So maybe we'll fill this in. This will be interesting because what I need to do is then have just something just to hold this in for now. And I don't know how filled up this is gonna be. I'll probably have to dig some of this out as well. Yeah, we're gonna dig some of this out. Hey, Husky, what's going on? Yeah, well, I've been getting really annoyed, to be honest, with YouTube, or with Twitch, sorry. The ads are really starting to bother me. I've also found that, like, in general, like, I feel like I get more people on YouTube anyways right now, which doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean, I'm so inconsistent, guys, and I do apologize with the streaming. I just have so much else going on, so... I'd like to be a little more consistent, but I feel one of the things I like about streaming here is then all my videos are in one place. So if people do want to watch anything that I'm doing, they can actually do that pretty easily. So I think for my money, I'm going to make, I gotta figure out how to do this. So I think I have to do some walls down here, but I think we can make this work. We need a lot more water. But we'll get some depth here and we'll figure out the rest. But yeah, so guys, sorry, there's no, there is no camera today. I mean, I have my camera, but the arm that holds it up that I use for my cooking stuff as well is not working. It like broke or whatever. I don't know what's going on with it. I already talked to them to see it's not under warranty. Get this, so it's not under warranty, okay? It's not under warranty because I ordered on Amazon from a US distributor. So they don't follow through with the warranty because I don't live in the US. But order it in North America, which I was like, that seems strange. That seems odd to me. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to keep this. I want to keep it castle style. I have to think about how I want to do this. Okay, I definitely want a multi-layered roof. And I want like a building here, like a big one, and maybe something that stretches out this way, because the water wheel has to be down here. And then that will we can make a connector to this. We can actually make a bridge to this. That'd be really cool to connect these. I think that'd be really cool. I think that's what we're gonna try to do. This might actually end up being a pretty big build. I need to get started on it. So let's get some stone walls of sorts. Mudstone's good. Evanstone's good. Probably gonna use some slab. Let's get those dungeon. Let's get slab. Pink is fine too. Okay, so I think that's. Oh, we were to grab that. I think that's a pretty good start. Pretty sure we're gonna use a lot of this stuff. I'm not really sure. Husky, it is. Oh shoot, I have it on single player. Yeah, guys, sorry. If you guys want to join, here, let me back out of this. Forgot it's on single player. Yeah, Husky, sorry, man. If you want to jump in, you're welcome to. As always, though, I need people to stay not near me, but you know it's fine. You guys know the rules. Just shoot me up a message on Steam. But yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, like with the device there, unfortunately, it means I can't hold my camera up. There's nothing to hold my. Oh, you guys. Oh yeah, did you guys see this last week? Were you guys here? This is our build from last week. I kind of got in this anime kick, so we built the Going Merry from someone asked for it in the comments at some point. That Going Merry from One Piece. I think it looks pretty goddamn good. Gotta say. Well, Husky, you're welcome to hop in, man. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. Like I said, I'm not expecting we'll get a lot of people on YouTube. That's okay. You know, I think this turned out good. And also, Biggie, what's going on, man? I know it's edible, but it's weird to see the name, so I'm gonna keep saying Biggie. I thought it turned out good. Anyways, I want to get back to this. We gotta find a good spot for this. So this is how we want to start it. This thing needs to be down here somewhere. The only problem is I gotta figure out how to make the wheel part. I don't know if I want the wheel to be. I think I'm gonna do the wheel that's gonna be a mix of metal and wood, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, because that's always part of the challenge. I thought it looked pretty good. We have a lot of videos to edit, guys. Guys, so if you don't know, we did put up a video today of a build. It was for our underground drilling platform. That is right here. It's a bit of a different build. It's not necessarily my favorite, but I thought it looked pretty good. I don't know. That's my opinion. Gray brick could also work. I feel like I need a lot of brick. I do like this, but I feel like slab would make a lot of sense. I also feel like this needs to be deeper. I don't know why. Like, I think like this would be like a dam, right? So this would have to be fairly substantial. I feel like this doesn't feel like enough water. And then we can... Yeah, we fill this back up, this will feel a little bit more substantial. Because again, the goal here is we're just going to make this as our wall, and then we'll figure out the rest. But we're gonna implement something that blocks the water. Has to look like a dam of some kind. I'm not sure if that's gonna be out of stone though. That's the only thing. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we should probably get rid of this too, because it doesn't really make sense there. So let's try this. I feel like slab is good for the bottom layer of our house. I just don't know where this is gonna be. Because I like the idea that this is kind of like murky, but I think what we'll do is we'll add some leaf wall or something there. But that murkiness isn't a bad thing. So here we could do something fairly robust. This is going to be holding a section of our house, but it can't be too big. I mean, the thing is I want it to connect here, and then I want like the build out here, and then that's going to connect here. So this is kind of cool, because I usually don't connect my builds like this. I usually kind of leave them as standalones, but I think this would be a really interesting sort of feature. So let's do... Definitely want texture in this. So I think the bottom being that's fine. Let's just start with this. I don't want this to be too wide, actually. I'm gonna have to figure out the base of the structure here. It's gonna be a bit interesting. put like a strip of this here. Not sure that really matters, but I feel like a little bit of texture probably goes a long way here. That's too bright. Okay, so we're not going to use that, I don't think. At least not for this part of the build. And then here, this is where I'm not so sure. I don't want this to be too big, but I feel like maybe it needs to stretch out a little bit more this way. Yeah, let's not let that go too high up. Could do something here where this is like held up. This could be held up by a stone. That could be kind of interesting. I have to actuate it though, which sucks. Actuate this. Will this actually look like anything, I wonder? Okay, we're just trying to give it some details. It's okay. I think that part's a little weird, but I think this will be fine. Again, we're looking for texture. We're looking for some distinction amongst this design. I don't know how we're gonna get that. I think this will just be like a little hanging wood piece, and we'll just kind of connect it. So that's fine. Anyways, let's see. For the watermill part, I think we can do something a little bit. Oh boy, how do we want to do this? Do we want? I think definitely a structure. So this actually makes sense for the base of the structure. But here, I almost feel like this needs to be. This either needs to be in front here, or I need to widen this. So we could do that. And that's okay. We'll just let that flow. It's not a big deal. That'll just fill up there. Yeah, so that makes a bit more sense because we got a bit of clearance here. Or we could raise it up. See, the problem is we raise it up, though, we're going to have a bit of an issue. You know what? Let's actually raise the... let's raise this up one. We got the right idea here. We just gotta get this to be like one higher, I think. And also, I wouldn't mind a little bit of... I don't know, just it needs to be broken up a bit. This is like super... all too similar. Kind of like cracks in there. It looks a bit better. Okay, now we'll go that again. There we go. So, because this would have like, this has to be thicker here. This needs to be like a dam wall or something. I could put it in one maybe and like then have that. And then the water needs to actually come through. But there has to be a like bridge here, right? So we would need, let's get wood. Boreal, it might be a bit dark though. Pearlwood could work. I don't like the way Dynasty looks, and that's gonna be too dark. Shadewood could also work, but I'll have to check the pattern. Alright, so we'll see. Okay, let's go from there. I think we can probably muster something. Like, I feel like this still needs to be taller. Or we put this on the inside. So we could do... yeah, I think this is part of our problem. This needs to go. Because we need like a pretty clean drop here. And we can maybe use a little bit of patterning of some kind. Not really 100% sure yet, but something like this. And then the big thing here is there has to be like a pathway. I want to use metal. I don't want this to just be... because I can't remember. I don't think I used much metal here at all, if any. Yeah, so this is going to be like our little farmhouse thingy, but I want to add metal to this build. So we're going to get some plating. I'll stick with just copper, I think, for now. And this will kind of give us a nice, well, hopefully a nice look. But I'm just not sure how I want to do this. So I like the idea of this bracketing. Wait, can we, what if we do this? Okay, that's actually, oh, that's a cool idea. Let's do, hold on, I gotta think about this. Let's do like that. And then we'll do one more. And they'll do a wood. I guess we can just kind of mimic this, can't we? I'm really not sure about this. I like the idea that that's sort of just doing that, but then we would need this to be a little bit more properly designed. Need something here. I don't like that. Hey, Devlin, what's going on, man? Good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're well. Again, you know you weren't here at the beginning, but I don't have a camera because the arm for my camera broke. Well, it's not even it broke, it just like doesn't tighten anymore. I don't know what the hell happened. It's really frustrating, but I can't really do anything to fix it, so I'm working on that, among other things. What do we put down here? Should this be brick? I feel like brick would look weird. I think we need wood. I think this is where spooky. I think this actually might look pretty good if we paint this brown. I just don't want to connect it because it'll thin that out. Although it does look a little weird to have that gap. We can maybe close that with some platforms. Let's see if we can get some platforms here. What platform would make sense? That's gonna be too bright. Honey is always tempting, but it's also gosh damn bright. Well, that looks stupid, so we're not doing that. Also, this has to be gray, not brown. That's okay. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Hey, Bones, what's going on, man? Welcome on in. Guys, apologies if you're coming over from Twitch. I don't remember, like, let me know if you are from Twitch with whatever your other name is, because I don't know people. Like, people who've been on Twitch for a while, I don't know. So, Bones, I don't know if you're here last time or whatever. It's my memory's terrible, all right? I literally just finished work. I'm just trying to live, all right? Just trying to live my life. Okay, so this is the dam part. The more I look at this, the more this doesn't make sense. Like, this needs to... I need something here. Also, the structure is really boring. Maybe we could, like... Okay, maybe we'll... Oh, that's also boring. I don't really know what we're making here, boys, but... No, that's pointless. I don't hate just this block, but it's a little weird. I guess we could just do basic platforms. Just on the top section, not the bottom section. I know, Husky, you're from Twitch. Your name's the same. Oh, see, Bones is the first time. See, this is what I'm talking about. Guys, yeah, sorry, I don't have a camera on because of, like I said, the camera arm is not working for whatever reason. It's pretty frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah, welcome, Bones. Welcome. And guys, do check out the video today that we posted if you haven't already. Appreciate if you guys take a look at it. Helps the old algorithm that I'm not really in, but you know, whatever. Let's take it anyways. Oh, what do I put here? I feel like this needs to go up. So the problem we have actually is technically this needs to carry through. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Let's see if we can... That's so unfortunate. It's hard to... I don't know if I like that. Oh, Thor, welcome, man. I'm glad you watched it. Guys, I do appreciate anyone that does have a chance to watch them. I do put quite a bit of time into them, and I know they're not all that exciting. You know what, here's the thing. For the guys who have watched the videos, like, what do you guys think of the intros and the outros? And then, like, the section where... I know a lot of people requested that I cover the materials, which I do now. So I know that's been helpful. But in terms of the actual middle section where it's just music and the speed build, I'm like, I don't really want to talk through that part because I feel like it's not helpful. Because it's like, you just gotta watch the build. I just don't know if that's too boring and people don't want to watch that, or I'm not, I gotta figure that out. Where am I gonna put this? I haven't even really thought about that. Where am I going to put the actual... Because the wheel's here. I mean, the water has to come off of this thing and land in the wheel. Let's just start with this. I think this is going to be too high. I think we got to, like, lower this, but... I would love another section, like, here, but... We'll just start with this and kind of go from there. And we'll do all the little things to add those details. Okay, there's a bit of light too, I don't mind. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. I don't know if I want a wall behind this. I feel like that's gonna be too dark. It's a little weird if we don't have a wall. Oh, but that sucks. Yeah, let's just do it without a wall. Let's see if we can survive with that. I think that's probably fine. I think that's not bad. I could give you an option on the intro. To be honest, I was cooking my kids tea the time. Oh, what'd you make for tea? You skipped the building? That's okay. But see, I'd rather watch like the main part of the builds or of the videos is the build. Like that's the longest section. So basically it goes intro, we go into the build, then I show the materials, and then it's like an outro. And I try to make them like kind of quick, but I feel like it's hard sometimes, and I don't know what people find interesting. But Thor, the fact that you're mentioning cooking, we do have a cooking channel, and we've been posting. We're trying to post a little bit more regularly. If you guys haven't seen that, you should check it out. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I put a lot of time into those as well. So, oh, and an opinion on that makes much more sense. Yes. Okay. I was like, it's okay. I don't read stuff well anyways half the time. So. See, this feels too high for me. I feel like I want this to go up. I'm just not sure if that makes sense. Like, the metal is interesting, but then this is all gray as well. I mean, we're going to change this, obviously. I think the foundation stuff could be a bit nicer, so maybe we can... a bit heavier. As always, then this feels too robust. It becomes a problem. But I think we can make it work. So let's do another strip like right up here. Oh, I just kind of like this. It's not like it's anything too special, but I think it'll work. Throw some texture in here. This is too bright. This is a bit dark, but it's okay. Whatever. This is an early texture. We're not going to worry about that too much. Do I want this to go up? I mean, this needs another layer, so it's not like this is the heart of this, but I think right up here we'll put our sort of wood. The problem is this is going to be a building. And how are we going to drop the... Oh, you know what we could do? We could do like a lower layer here. It doesn't need to be perfect. It could be a little bit steeper though. Okay, let's get rid of this. I have an idea here. Let's go and go that. Go this way. Where's this? Okay. So there we'll go to here, and then here what we could do is have... Because what I'm trying to figure out is how do we go from up here to down here? I want a connecting part, which means we either need like an elevator or bridge thing. I'm not sure. You know what? An elevator might actually work. We could do like a little platform thing. I gotta think about this. There's some interesting stuff we can do here. I gotta imagine it a bit better. It's just basically what that comes down to. And then for the flooring, I think we might go with palm wood or mahogany. I do like palm wood, but I find it's quite bright. Kind of contrasts pretty heavy with this. I mean, that's not a bad thing. In this instance, because we do want something that's... Really not sure what I want to do here. I know what kind of roof... I already have it in my head what roof I want to go with. Like, that part's kind of not decided, but I feel like it's been somewhat determined. Yeah, we're definitely going to go with this. Shade wood. I guess the only other thing is maybe instead we can do palm wood that goes out. And then maybe this drops down. And this is where the bridge is. I just gotta figure out how to make the bridge part. It's not gonna be that hard, mind you, but... There's ways to do this, but, you know. Do we mix it? Ooh, that is not a good mix. We're gonna use like every wood under the sun here. Well, Husky, you need a password. And you don't have it, so that's probably why. Okay, we'll figure that out after. I think this is where we make a quick little bridge of some kind. I'm not sure. I mean, this is why I want to cut this off, because I'd rather this start from here. We can even extend this a little bit if we need to. But let's just keep going with this. We're gonna fill this in. How do we come down here? What's going on, Frey? You get locked in here. Doesn't give you an option. Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's very weird. That should not be happening. Should absolutely be getting something. Okay, so this needs water to be running, or the illusion that water is running through it, and then this will drop onto the wheel, which will be somewhere here. I don't mind if the wheel hangs off. The problem is then this becomes way too big. So maybe if we can pull it back here. And then this also needs to be filled with water, which means this needs to be a lot higher. I didn't really think of that, actually. So if I don't make the wheel, I'm going to run control. Now, I guess the wheel doesn't have to be enormous, but we need something relatively large. I really do want to use metal. So if this is like the midpoint, well, let's actually start with this so we can see what we're doing. This would come here and drop. Oh no, but this Wait, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I see. I should have thought of this better because now I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run into this problem where what I'm building is not large enough. You wanna go out? What's going on? Yeah? Wanna come out? What are we trying to do? Oh. Oh, my dog doesn't want to go, so it's fine. I click on the via stream, then I click join you. I click my character, then it tries to join, get stuck on connect. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because you shouldn't be able to. Well, no. Once you're joining, it should then give you an option for password, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? Maybe we make this circular. Let's do a. Oh, see, I want to use metal though. Let's do silly balloon. Just paint this whatever this color. That's pretty bright. Okay, we're going with green. So start there. We'll do this. Now, the only thing is this is not going to look that interesting because... can I even do this? I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. Like, this needs to be bigger, actually, because I should probably make it, like, this big. Yeah. That's our mistake. We gotta make this a bit bigger. My concern is going to be so large that it's going to consume this whole area. Hey, Lucky Brand! Yo, what's going on, man? Dude, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? I'm surprised you found me on YouTube. My goodness. Okay, this... Oh, crap. Is this going to work? I feel like this thing's going to be way too big. Yeah, because we need enough... This is the same problem I had with the actual windmill. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I don't... Like, this already feels really big. We're gonna test it. We're gonna test it. Yeah, no, guys, Husky's played with me before. We've never... Well, I won't say never had an issue, but no, we haven't had this issue. I feel like this needs... Perhaps needs one more, but that's okay. Whatever. See, what I'm worried about here... Oh, well, yeah, that, obviously, if we break the walls that we're working with. See, what I'm worried about here is that I don't think this is gonna look... I almost wonder if I should do this with platforms. Of course, gotta break the walls every time I do this. Oh man, yeah, I'm not super sold on this. I mean, it's fine, we're gonna make it, it's gonna look a little weird. Like, you can kind of see what I'm going for. The problem here is like, okay, now I gotta make the actual wheels. I actually think I'm gonna make this metal. I just think that's gonna look better. I hate that it's gray on gray, but we can make it black or something. You've been hella busy with what, man? What have you been up to? I can reload it if you want. I'll give you an opportunity here. I don't think it's my version, but I can certainly. Let's just for you. All right, I'm gonna exit the game. Now you guys aren't gonna be able to see anything on my screen. All right, this is your fault, Husky. Ruining stream, ruining my recording. Ugh. Now that's one thing I will say with YouTube. So guys, typically I don't actually record my streams. I usually just download them after from like the streaming platform. But when I did that for the Going Merry build that we did, the problem was that it was like really low quality, which sucked. So yeah, I'm now recording it in the background. I don't know how that's gonna even work, but we'll see. Oh, your daughter turned one. Oh, I didn't realize you had a daughter, man. Congrats. Yeah, we're oh, here's the build, the Going Merry. If you guys didn't see this from last week, I think it turned out pretty good. Not that I'm an expert on, you know, anime. Yeah, me and Megan are not at the kid stage yet, but we're starting to think about like housing and stuff, and it's so unaffordable. It's laughable. It is laughable. So if you guys know anyone that wants to hire a, you know, an OnlyFans account where they want to hire a 35-year-old man, you let me know. I'm there. I hear you make good money out there, you know? Dude, housing is so rough. I'm in Toronto. It's brutal. It's stupid shit ever, but whatever. I think here Spooky would actually make sense again. I'm not... Another thing is, how the fudge are we gonna make this look? So this has to be the top. Okay, well let's... I still think we could cap this with something different, maybe. See, I think here, you know what the issue is? We need to change this to yeah, Shadewood looks a heck of a lot better. But we could actually cap it with mahogany. What if we do the same here? Will that work on these ones? Because this is a vertical. It's a little weird, but it kind of works. Whatever, screw it. We're just gonna go with it. So let's go with this. And this is where we'll probably run into some issues, because I think I'm not gonna have the right kind of curvature here. No, this needs to be... This is why I hate making these, because I always, like, I don't know if I have the length right. What is even happening right now? It'll be 1, 2, 2. Yeah, like that ain't right. There's something wrong with that. It's gonna be the distance, right? Yeah. And this is always like really tricky, because like, yeah, I gotta hammer it down and it will eventually start to look somewhat circular, but it's never gonna feel like circular. And that's because I didn't measure shit and well, whatever. Anyways. I suppose technically if we went up here, this might make it look a little bit more round. It does, but I hate that I have to do that. Ugh, I absolutely hate that. Let's see if we like this. And not saying this is going to be perfect, but at least we're sort of doing the right thing. This needs a lot of work, though. Hey Harley, what's going on, man? I was supposed to be on Twitch, but it was giving me hassles, and I realized I wasn't going to be on camera anyways, so I'm just going to record it here. Detect, I am on YouTube for my videos. I typically stream on Twitch, although I'm debating moving over here, to be honest, because I just feel like it'll be a better time. But that's just me. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking what I'm streaming on. I am on PC. A PC master race kind of guy, you know? Alright, we just gotta get the same shape here. I think we're sort of there. Okay, well, this is clearly missing one chunk. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Is that right? And then this touches, this goes like that. That seems... Oh, I see what happened. I fucked up. One sec, guys. Oh, because the start point's different. So this would be here instead. Oh, so this is not going to be identical. Interesting. I kind of should have thought that. Oops. So I do this, it'll look weird. So this has to touch on both spots, which I don't love. I could just move this. It's really, I don't know why I made these on different spots. Why didn't I just keep this all the same? It's so stupid to me. Right? Because I could just do this. And... this would be the same, wouldn't it? Oh, no, sorry. Other way, other way, other way. Like that? Hold on. There we go. That makes more sense. I think. Yeah. That feels like that makes more sense, because now this would go here. All right, the block we're missing goes up there. Let's just go ahead and delete those. It'll be a lot easier. And then we have that, and this comes down, I think. Now, I don't know if that'll ruin anything. It might. Oh, that's in the wrong spot, sorry. It's coming along. It's coming along. Oh, did you? Sorry, I didn't see the message. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, I hate when it does this. There you go. Husky, you should be able to join. PC and PlayStation look the same. How do they look the same? My PlayStation builder right now? Oh, dude, how do you find building on console? How do you find building on console? Because I gotta say, man, people that build on console or that build on oh god, on mobile, I'm like lured by, because I would go I would drive myself crazy trying to do that shit. So the fact that you guys are attempting is honorable. Let's put it that way. That's funny, you'd think this would be easy to do, but holy crap, this gives me some struggles. Okay, so this is... Nah. I feel like this is mostly accurate. Problem becomes here. It's like, this has to be... Alright, and then... Okay. This theoretically should all be the same. One would imagine. And the question is, where does this end? I think this needs to be cut off like there. That looks a bit more correct, right? Looking pretty good. Oh, we might screw that up. I think that was the I think that was the wrong spot for that to go. Yeah. Oh. That looks pretty goddamn good to me. The circles are like freaking impossible. I don't care what anyone says. Like, they're so annoying to do. And this is not a good one, but it's decent. Have I beat legendary mode? Actually, Detect, that's funny you mentioned that. We usually play on Thursdays, but I've been so busy, I haven't had time to stream more than like once a week. So we have a legendary or Zenith Seed going. We have not beaten it. We're in hard mode. So if we play that and you guys are around and you want to jump in, guys, I open it up to people to just hop in and do stuff. So. Oh, you're the building. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the building person I subscribed to a while ago. I completely forgot about you. Hey, that's okay, Detect. No worries, man. I appreciate you subscribing. And yes, I do a lot of shorts and TikTok, but my main stuff, those are actually pulled from my main builds. So as an example, today we posted a build for this one right. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. For this build right here. We have this underground mining thing. So if you go to the channel, you'll be able to see that build, but the short won't come out for quite some time. Typically the way it works is I do these builds, I get these up and running. These will usually hit the channel first, and then the shorts come a bit later. So if you're interested in the builds, you know, you can see some cool stuff. But like this build, actually, I don't know if this build is up here on the channel yet as a short. I'm not really sure. This one won't be up for a while, so. But anyways, yeah, man, listen, I am one and the same. I don't talk in the shorts, but I do talk, and you can see my face in my long format videos. It's nothing too interesting. But, you know, some people are into that shit, so whatever. Let's see here. Okay, so we got our watermill. So, okay, so what we need is, this needs to all here. This doesn't look like a watermill, though. I think we need platforms to make it look like it's got teeth. So let's, oops, I really gotta stop doing that. We also give this some color, actually. That could work, you know, it's good. So I actually kind of like, I can't remember if these are big enough. I don't hate those. I like that the color is a little bit more distinct. The only issue we're gonna have is we can't put these everywhere. So the idea here is we're going to hammer these. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of them. And this will look... see, yeah, the coloring is not my favorite. I guess we could just hammer each one into the bottom position. Although these will have to be in the different direction. Yeah, see. Oh, no. See, that's what I didn't want to do. Yeah, those are a little bit on the brighter side than I'd like, but for now... Do I want to make them metal? I'm working on my legendary trophy room soon for all the bosses. Ooh, nice, man. Oh, you beat it already? Oh, no, dude. I need work. We haven't beat it. So you actually, Detect, you should come join us if we do play this on Thursday. You should join us either here on Twitch when we play and help us win, because it's a struggle. What class do I main? I don't really main a class. I just kind of play whatever. I don't like Summoner. That much I know for sure. I know it's good and all, but I find it's such a pain. I find it to be a pain. That's the best way I can put it. Okay. This needs some work. I'm not sure what to put here. Like, so what I want is this to be a water thing that like drops water here. I just don't know. I don't need it to be super long. So let's... Oh man, I'm not sure what to do here. I don't really want crystal platforms. Okay, well, we definitely need some sort of like this. You know what? Why don't we already have this up here. Why don't we just carry this over? But that's a little bit high though, so maybe you gotta lower it. Like, what I feel like is we need some sort of like bracket here or something. something that looks different. Let's go ahead and populate that back. The only thing is this is like, it's really hard to separate that out. You know what? Maybe we make this black. I'll have to. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some black paint here because I think the problem we have right now is we got zero freaking contrast here. So I think if we just do this. Wait, do we not? Oh no, that's just okay. That's just an illusion. And the problem is that then these are way too bright, but that's okay. Not 100% sold on that, but that looks better. And then what we do is we go here and we put our one layer of wood or two. I think we'll do one. Let's just start with this. So the idea here is the water would fall onto this and then look like it's doing something. Now the only problem is I don't, we'll need some sort of bracket thing. See, now that just looks weird. Why do we have that piece there? Maybe this is not the right shape. Let's, that's okay. Oh man, this is giving me some trouble. Because what I want to do basically is, I mean, let's just try doing this, but. I want it to look like water's coming off of this, but we need something that's like holding this together. Which is easier said than done, so maybe we can get like, let's get mahogany. Let me paint that gray, it'll kind of give us a nice dark look underneath. Not my favorite. Try this again. I'm not sold on this, boys. I'm not sold on this. I don't think PlayStation and PC can play together. I'm pretty sure they said it wouldn't be possible because they would. Yeah. So Detect, I've actually been pretty disappointed that they haven't been able to get that to work. If I'm honest, like I really thought. I don't know. I don't know enough, but I would have thought like the cross play stuff wouldn't be too hard to do. It would seem that that's not the case. And you know, whatever. I mean, obviously they can do what they want, but I don't know. It would have been nice. Would have been nice. Does that make it worse? The shape? I feel like that makes it worse. Yeah, I feel like that makes it worse somehow. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That actually doesn't help the design. So yeah, unfortunately, if you're only on PlayStation, then yeah, you'll be kind of stuck there. Mutzi, what's going on, man? Always wanted to catch one of your builds. Oh, well, Mutzi, so here's the thing, man. We're usually on Twitch, but I'm slowly starting to think of converting over to YouTube because it keeps all my stuff in one place. Makes my life a heck of a lot easier, and just generally... One of the things I've been really getting fed up with Twitch is the ads. The amount of ads that you have to watch on Twitch right now is like ridiculous. Like when I'm watching someone else now, I find it like annoying to the point where I'm like, I don't really want to watch. And that's not a good thing. So, yeah. And it keeps all, like I said, it keeps everything here in one spot, which I like, but just me being somewhat selfish. Yeah, no, that needs to stay like that. They might return later on after the last. That's true. They might. It's painful. Yeah. So Muncie, like this is the thing, and like I know, like right now, guys, like I was telling people, I know Muncie, if you haven't caught any of the stream, well, actually, Muncie, if you're new here, where are you coming from? Are you coming? Do you watch the YouTube channel, or are you on? Well, it doesn't matter. The point is, yeah, Twitch has been pretty not so great with that, and I'm like, it's not. Listen, I'm not a big enough like streamer or whatever where it really makes any difference, but it's just like it's not a fun experience. Like, it's really, really annoying to have interruptions all the time. And I don't know how bad it is on YouTube because I don't watch YouTube streams for the most part, but like, to my knowledge, there really aren't a lot of interruptions. I don't know why I'm doing this, I just think it looks interesting. But I'll only be able to do that on one side. Oh, it's so lame. I didn't even think of that. All right, we're not going to do that. This is going to I'm just playing around with stuff. This is dumb. All right, let's just leave that. I like the idea of that, but I don't think that's actually going to work. This is just going to kind of interrupt the design more than it's going to help it. Watch your build shorts on other... Oh, interesting. It seems like more people find my shorts as opposed to my long form stuff, which I guess makes sense because that's what YouTube's pushing, so what can you do? So watch a lot of YouTube streams. Oh, you watch a lot of YouTube streams, and yeah, you only get ads at the very start. Oh, really? That's great. See, I don't know about this one. Does this one have an ad? I don't even know. Like, this is my second stream on YouTube. I don't know how any of this shit works. So I think I'm probably like... I'm sure there's an opportunity to like monetize or whatever, but I'll worry about that later. I think my other stream has made me like 45 cents, so that's pretty cool. It's more than I usually make. Like, I don't have like memberships activated. I have nothing activated here because I'm not sure if I'm going to make the transition to YouTube, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't want to lose like some of the people I've had developed on Twitch, but holy crap, man, it's just been such a non-fun experience lately that I'm kind of like, eh. I'm kind of over it, I guess, is the best way to put it. And that's just not a nice feeling. I don't know why I've done this, but okay, well, either case, the idea here is there's water. Let's actually get some cog. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell. I think having a little bit of movement's good. I'd love to add some other form of detail here, but honestly, the thing we could do is like hammer this down and then add something in the middle, but I feel like that might not look great. Does that look worse? I feel like that looks worse. Because because you know what it is? It ruins the dimensions. It's just really hard to find a way to add like detail and just, I don't know, texture. That is the wrong block. I am not good at this, apparently. Yeah, I'll just leave it as is. No more touchy. And I was saying last night, I don't get... Yeah, you've been having issues though before, Husky, weren't you? From the Dead Cells collab, we might be getting a shield that stuns enemies when you parry them. Wait, you can parry? Your monster's been a different breed. Oh, the dog just farted in here. That's great. Thanks, dog. Really appreciate your farts. Smells like fart. Oh, good. All right, so what we want to do here is, all we're really looking to do is, I'd like to make some sort of an illusion too, but I don't want to paint that frickin' brown, obviously. But something like that. The problem here is what I want is that illusion that this is now flowing water. So I think the way to do that is, if I'm creative here, I might be able to Can I just plop that down? Oh, Husky made it in! What a legend. Alright, is this gonna work? This would be sneaky if it does. No! No, it doesn't work. What if I do that? Hold on. We're working on this. This could work. We're still thinking about it. Where's my axe? God damn it. Really? Oh, that is just the worst. Okay, we gotta figure out how we can make that. There we go. We gotta figure out how we can make that work, because if we can't get that, You wanna go out? Sorry, Ray. You're gonna fart and then you're gonna leave? Yeah, typical dog behavior. Alright, there we go. Jesus. You know what I want? I want a new NPC that is an imp. Still figuring out what he'd wear. Maybe a trench coat. I mean, listen. Here's my thing with NPCs. If I get more NPCs, that means I got to build more NPC homes. Which I'll say, man. Not sure how I'm gonna feel about that. You know. We screwed that up. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. So I don't hate the start of this. I think we can. Probably. Oh, see, it's just never gonna get through this though. So if I put water here, does this go through? No. So if that's the case, it means we can't have this support there. We need to get rid of that. All right, we need to move this back one. Which looks a little strange because now it's not properly centered or whatever. But what can you do? It's fine. No one cares. No one cares. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I have a lot of stuff I'm not using. Wait, why didn't I use this? Yeah, why the hell didn't I use this block? What the hell's wrong with me? This block is great. Something like that. We probably missed a few spots. This. Whatever. We gotta figure out all this stuff. Anyways. Okay, so yeah, you could make an argument for an underworld NPC because really there isn't even one. There's just the tax collector, but oh well. I'll end up, but I'm like, oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so guys, like I said, the videos are going to go up. Like, I have videos that are ready to upload, but the reason I don't upload more than once a week is for a couple of reasons. One, I don't build more than once a week typically, so I have a backlog of videos, and what that does is, like, if I ever have to go somewhere, if I can't post, I can have a video that's, like, basically ready to go. Because I'm one person, and shit takes me a long time to do. So, yeah. That's kind of the whole reason. But I appreciate that, Detect, and hopefully you'll be able to catch some of the other designs here in the, the near future. Granted, I will say this is going to drive me a little bit crazy because I got to figure out how I'm going to. I guess I could echo paint whatever block I put down, right? So we could just do like that. Oh, but that's gonna look weird, isn't it? All we need is just a little bit. Oh, do I need more? Oh, hold on. Really? That doesn't go through even there? What? Oh, that is super lame. Okay, so we're gonna do this so it looks even, I guess. Oh my gosh, guys, this is really frustrating. I'm literally just like futzing about with this thing and it's so pointless. But what I want is I need a block here, right? This would block the water, theoretically. Nope, that doesn't do shit. Okay, great. 2 blocks. Okay. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then we're gonna go smack. There we go. Okay. Now the problem is that we get this ugly, like that's super ugly. So if we maybe move this over 1, right? Then we'll hammer that, and then we'll do. Okay. That's not gonna work either because we're gonna have the same problem. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to think how I can make this work. The alternative is we put it over here. Oh, that doesn't work either. Let's try, because we're gonna paint these, so it doesn't really matter. So I would love if that worked. If I do this, yeah, it works, but now it's not hitting where it's supposed to. Oh my goodness, man. This is a very silly little problem to have. The alternative is we just lower it to here. And we try the same thing. Which, again, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. This works. Oh my god, I'm screwing this up again.
Never.
1 second. Okay. What's another way to make this work? I mean, we could just do the actual waterfall wall, I guess, but I don't know if that's going to look good. Right? Because then it looks... very awkward. I could do the blocks, I guess, but I don't think that's going to look good either. Because even if you actuate these, like, for whatever reason, they made these, like, have a glass look to them, which I don't understand. Yeah, like, that is not a good look. We could add another layer, but I think that's gonna be too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, all this is really missing is that water, honestly, to go down. But I think that's fine. I mean, we're not gonna... I mean, you could also make this, like, 3D by, like, extending these or whatever, but I am not gonna do that, even though it would look pretty cool. We gotta work on the actual design here, so let's get the building going. And the thing I'm gonna do is... I'm going to quickly huck a... Where's my rod thing? Okay, we're gonna quickly just kind of throw something up here. Alright, throw a chest in there. And we will, just not paint it. There we go. So, what do we use? We're gonna definitely use that. I didn't actually use that, although we probably will, so I don't know why I'm throwing it away. A little bit of cog, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Don't have to worry about platforms right now. Probably end up changing those anyways. But, we did use this. Use a little bit of that. I feel like we're gonna just use so much wood and just stuff. We have a little bit of all of these. I didn't use this, but I might. We've used these paints so far. Yep, and yep. And there's also spooky wood. That's already in there, so don't have to worry about that. Don't need that for the moment. My goodness, we have so many little materials that we gotta figure out. That's probably not gonna be used again, so I can probably get rid of that. Definitely used Evanwood. Definitely used stone eggs on slabs, like all we've used. Oh. Like literally we're using every single wood type in this build. It's kind of funny. Okay, so I think there's an opportunity to make like some sort of elevator thing. I just want a little like house thing that looks like funky or interesting. So I think the best way to do that is we're going to go right into whatever this build's going to look like. I do want a mix of stone and probably some brick. Why aren't we painting? What happened there? So I don't know if I want this to go to the edge. I mean, I guess we kind of could, right? We could just hammer that down. I kind of like when there's like a little bit of an area for whatever's here. I just don't know if this makes a ton of sense. But we'll have to see. So this needs to be relatively, well, not super tall, I guess. And then this would have to be, well, actually no, this can do whatever it wants. It doesn't really have to match. We'll figure that out later. So don't know if this is too, this is probably a bit too tall actually. So let's whatever. So I think mahogany now, or well, alright, so this is like a room, I guess. And my only thing here is I want a room here and I want a roof that comes across. I just don't know which side I want to be taller. This probably needs to lengthen, but I'm not sure how we're going to add the rest of the stuff here. So, that being said, let's maybe extend this. Just like kind of fill this in. It's like, sure, why not? Again, we have lots of texture, which is good. This is way too dark. Probably have to actually paint that gray. I just can't envision a world where that's going to look good when it's that dark. The rest of this, maybe you could use a different lumber type or something. I'm not really sure, but we'll figure that out. Actually, this could be spooky wood, although it probably is a little too dark. We could add some texture. Actually, that's what we'll do. We'll just add a little bit of texture. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Right, because it kind of makes sense. And here, well, here we can't really quite do that. That's okay. We'll think of something else. We could also make this out of pearl wood, I guess. I want it to be so different, though. Okay. Cool. This now is going to be the tricky part because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, cool. We go to there. Awesome. This needs to have an end at some point. And to do that, I feel like I was initially going to do like a level here that you could kind of like drop to. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, though. But I love the idea of that, so maybe we'll do like a... Not that. I don't know, there's just something here, and like... I do want an elevator, I think, but maybe I'll just do stairs? And that way we can have like a lower... I have to think about this one. This could be a lot lower, actually, but... There's just something about like having like this thing be like leveled off that I find kind of interesting. Well, we'll have to just fill this in. This will be tricky because there's definitely there's There's definitely a few spots here that I don't want to interrupt the build, but I don't think I have too much of a choice. That's not right. Try not to destroy anything, but... yeah, that's sort of the problem with this. But that's, I guess, okay for now. We will maybe add some vegetation or do something else. It's not going to be perfect. That's just the reality. So here we can do like a cutoff. So what we need here is a bit of a different, like some design that maybe separates this. This is maybe where we could use like just something that makes it look like it's just separated out. Not to be perfect, but hopefully that kind of gives it a level. It's not meant to be like 3D necessarily, but it does need to feel a little bit darker. Actually, I kind of like that, actually. It's a little bit different. I don't love the bottom. This is a little bit... I know it's supposed to be like the foundation or whatever, but it is feeling a little bit on the clunky side. Maybe we need something in there. Could be... yeah, maybe just a little bit of texture. It's already pretty clean, it's just... I don't know. I just feel like it needs something. Okay, that's not so bad. And then here, I just gotta figure out if I want stairs that kind of go on the edge here. And then I have no idea what we're gonna put here. I'm gonna have to think about this. I think there's potential here. There's potential. We're just not quite seeing it all. Okay, do I want this to be the high side? Do a triangular roof and pull this down. Or we make that on this side, maybe? I haven't really figured this out yet. I'm trying to make this too big though, but I think we might kind of have to. So let's do... I mean, this could be the same level, but it might look a teensy bit odd. And then the only issue here is I want long roofing. I know I want to make like a plant-based roofing as well. The only thing is I don't know if I want... This is really odd because it's like I thought I had a bit of a better idea of how I was going to put this together. I think maybe what we're missing here is like this could be a little bit more in. I guess it's okay if this carries through. That kind of makes our first room. This needs to be pretty thick. And this doesn't need to be too big. That's not working for me. You know what? Let's actually go with pearlwood. This is gonna be a very large roof. Because it is, but that's okay. One thing here is this needs to... yeah, see, this is where the problem comes in. I want this to have, like, effectively a multi-layered roof. So this would need a roof that comes out, but then this no longer makes much sense to me. Maybe I'll change the design, I don't know. It's always a bit of a struggle when you do these. But in any case, let's let's actually bring this down a bit further. Ooh, palmwood actually maybe wouldn't look terrible, although it's very bright, so maybe that's not the play. Oh boy. Well, I mean, we gotta hammer all this in. So you know what? It's fine. We'll figure it out. Hey, Dusty, what's going on, man? How you doing? You are just in time to watch me struggle with roofing, like I always do. Wait, is? Oh yeah, he did come in. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if you had managed to get into the game. Oh my goodness. So then this would do that, I guess? Alright. And then we have this big chunky roof. This is a very large roof, actually. It's not a bad thing, it just feels a little bit disproportionate to the rest of the design. I think might have been mistaken to how big this is. Yeah. This is just too wide. It's really annoying. It's not that it's bad, it's a bit too wide, so I think this needs to move in a bit. That'll give me the length I think I want in my head. Like, to me, this needs to be, like, even, like, to here. Now, the only problem we're gonna run into is I don't know if this is now going to be the kind of roof that we're looking for. But, we're gonna give it a shot. Just back from watching wait, how did you watch the wrong match? How does that even happen? Okay, let's not screw this up. Fair. Oh my god, what? Why do I keep grabbing the wrong friggin' lumber? Holy crap. Oh, see, yeah, so this now needs to move in, or move out one to fit. That's super duper annoying. It still feels like it's kind of wide. Whatever. That's just wrong. It's also just wrong. There we go. Okay. Then... Oh, let's not screw this up. Okay, and then I think here we could probably even do like that, just to have that extra bit. Okay. There we go. Nice. So here's sort of the thing, is what we're really trying... Oh, I'm missing a spot. My bad. So the goal here is to have like, okay, yeah, we have an interesting roof, great. But we want a long bottom section, I think. And having a kind of bigger roof like this is a good thing. So... Pretty cool looking bottom design. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're going for a watermill. The problem I'm having is I know what I want to do for the roofing. I'm just not quite there. The wheel was a bit finicky. I got to do a bunch of work here. I'm not sure how I'm going to connect this to this one because we have another windmill here. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to just have like similar designs side by side. So yeah. I went to a friend's watch. They're broadcasting FC Porto. Yeah. FC Porto and Inter. So Italians and Portuguese versus... Leipzig is what? German? Austrian? Who's Leipzig? I don't know who that is. Oh, I see. So you couldn't even... Wait, so could you not watch the other game at all? They're just like, nah. No game for you. So here, do I want this roof to... We could continue this out. And then the roof could be whatever this section is. Let's see here. Oops. I know I want this as a roof. But the bigger issue we're gonna have is I gotta then actuate leaves and do other stuff here. Oh my gosh. Well, this will look fine when we put it all together. I think. See, the thing is, it's gonna need texture, and I think to do that, I can either put something that comes across it, or just have a bunch of... Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I have a freaking, Oh, do I have that still? I have a build that had that from way back when. If I can find the damn thing. Yeah. What did I do? I didn't really do anything too special. No, I did, what I did do though is I did put a bunch of this. Oops. It's, yeah, I think that'll look better. I actually don't want to paint these. I just realized that I think this white is actually a nice contrast here. It's not, well, it's not even white. It's just got that sort of slightly bone color, I guess. I don't know. I think this will look better. I don't know. A little bit more texture. Neat. Okay, so this is one roof piece. I just don't know if I want this to curve up, and then what the hell is all this? That's sort of where I'm at right now. Is like, I don't know what this is going to be. I mean, I guess this could be a room, and then this. I gotta think here. I wouldn't mind, like, this could be a balcony thing, actually. That could be kind of cool. I could just kind of like do this and then do, I don't know, something like this for now. It doesn't need to be perfect. All right, we can deal with this after, but I don't know, something like that. We could maybe like add like stone. Where do we do this? I think we just, no, not stone, stone brick. Brick. No, it's not called that though, it's called, this, gray brick. Do like that, and that. Oh, am I stupid? I am stupid. Hold on, 1 second. Jesus. Leipzig's German. Okay, I just guessed. The TV channel only has the rights to broadcast one. Oh, that sucks. Well, I mean, honestly, if I were looking at those two teams, I'd pick... I feel like Man City would make more sense, but maybe that's we have an English bias, right? Well, no, not that we kind of do, we definitely do. That's better. And then here we can... This kind of gives it a neat little design. I think the other thing too is we could maybe add like metal struts here or something. This kind of breaks the design up, which sucks. That's worse. Oh, I hate that. I hate that that does that. So annoying. What if we paint like some of these and we just smack those down? Will that look better? Okay, yeah, that actually might work. We'll just smack a bunch of these down so it looks like it's connected. Alright, it just feels like it's like holding it in place or whatever. Or we could pull up one, maybe that could work too. I actually kind of like, actually that could, oh no, we definitely need those there. Oh, it sucks. It's too bad. What does this look like? Oh, I think flat looks right. Yeah, that just looks better. Okay, cool. I mean, that's like interesting, right? It's not so bad. All right, so then the question becomes, we've done this like this is great. What the hell is this going to be? This means this needs to be lowered effectively. And we could maybe do a second roof here. That's what I was talking about. We got to kind of like change our design a bit. I mean, I'd like to add a second roof here, so... What if we... brick here. There's a lot of things we could do. Like a faux layer here wouldn't be bad either. It is a wood build after all, so we could do something. That's the wrong color. There's a lot of ways to add detail. It's just really a question of figuring out like, okay, like what's the purpose of this? Why are we adding it here, not somewhere else? So like, you can do something like this. You just kind of like, right? It's like, yay, that's like so robust, great. But it's not like changing the design. We're just trying to swap just pieces. That does not look amazing to me, but that just looks kind of weird. Actually, why don't I have a better idea? Let's do this. Oh, but see, that matches too much. Let's do that instead. And then what we'll do is we will add some vertical bits, maybe. Maybe a bit more split. I don't know, something like that. And what we could do actually is we could maybe even... I wonder if we can we hammer these into place so it looks a little bit more... That could work. Like it's kind of holding it up a bit. It looks a little bit weird, but... do something like that. So it looks like it's kind of held in. And then I'm not really sure what else to put here. I feel like there's options, but what I'm concerned about is this. Like I wanted another roof section here, but I don't think I'll be able to get that. With the way we have this sort of designed anyways. This is gonna be all leaf wall. Right, this is our entrance, so like this is pretty easy. I guess we could just do to here. This doesn't really make sense. What are you doing? You harassing the cat? Interesting. Interesting, I don't believe you. So this doesn't really make sense. Because now this is gonna drop and we're gonna have just like this weird roof section. What else could we do here? Because I wanted another like... I don't know, I just really wanted this. I guess we could just do that. I mean, that's fine, right? And we'll just do the roofing like we did here. I mean, I guess that works. I'm not 100% confident with this. It's like this is a building, right? Like this counts. No, I think we can do that. We could do... I do like the idea of some support structure. This is where these little details are going to start to matter because we don't actually have a ton of... like, a lot of other things that we can work with, so... It's a bit clunky, honestly, but I don't think it's so bad. That's fine. So, here the question then becomes, this is now built in, I guess, so... If I can just figure out this part, I think we're okay. I'd like this to attach here, but then this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I guess we could just kind of go like that, and then just put like a wall here or something. It's a little weird. It's a little weird to have this. And then this kind of opens up. I guess we could just do... like that. I mean, that technically works, doesn't it? There's no reason this doesn't qualify. Ah, that's fine. Are you gonna add a whole grain crushing structure? Oh god, no. No. The grain crushing's over here. That's our grain crusher. This is our watermill for, something else. I don't know what. It's for someone else. There's a lot of work I want to do on this. I don't know if I'll finish it all today, but we're on the right path. We're kind of getting there. This is fine. The thing is this part. I want a ladder that goes down to here, but I want this to connect. And so the problem becomes if I make that staircase here. Kind of cool to have like a... like, maybe this could drop down here. Like, I almost want this to be like a little overhang or balcony or something. And then... jeez, man. I could do the same thing I did over there, but I don't want something so clunky. I need something a little less... Maybe we could actually thin that out a bit. No, this needs to be a little bit thicker, and the problem with that is this is going to connect. So we get slab, but we just get the other one. There's something off here. It's not that it's bad. It just doesn't quite look right. Could actually do something like this though. This might sort of help. Guess I gotta actuate it as well. That might be the reality. It's not what I want to do, but yeah, it's not my favorite. But the goal here is to have something, and then I just gotta figure out if I want to make the staircase that comes through here. Man. This is interesting, because I feel like we've got a cool little design going here, but I'm just trying to think, like, I mean, I could put a little awning here, maybe, and do another. I like the roofing a lot. I think that's going to add some nice, like, I want to say functional, because it's not really functional. We could even do, like, a roof that's just, like, here. Like, doesn't have to actually connect into anything. Or we could extend this. Oops. Oh, we could try that. Let's do oh, that's too low though. Yeah, see, this is sort of the little kinds of problems we're gonna run into. Is like, this can't be too tall either, so it's like we're a little bit stuck. I think if we raise this up one, I think we're actually okay. Where is the wood that I was just looking at? This one. We're gonna invert that. Actually, no, we should probably use mahogany for both sections, because technically this is on the outside section. And we'll just kind of do like a mini roof of some kind and figure that out. I just don't want it to be so small. I think that's fine. We're gonna have some leaves around this as well. I think that the roofing can be fairly meticulous, but I think we'll do. I'm not 100% sure if this is what we're gonna stick with. Because we're gonna put a lot of leaves in this as well. That's the next thing we're gonna do, is like wand, and probably gonna paint that green potentially, so it matches. I'm not really sure about this. Do we want one more? One more. Seems a little... Yeah, it seems a little much. But we need to clean that up, so it's not like it really matters. And here we could do something similar. Do like, just do double point. Right? Let me just do... It's a little weird to have it right on the edge, so maybe we'll just do one more, and then this is gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, which is not what I wanted. But this is what happens. That's what happens when you build. You always add another frickin' layer somehow, and it always gets out of hand. Look at that. It's only getting bigger when we don't want it to. But hey. It's just what it's gonna have to be, folks. Alright, so I think... I'm not sure. I think that needs to be a color. Let me that's close. Dreadful, what's going on? Are you late? No. You're good, man. You're all good. Don't even worry about that. You're good. That's fine. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I'd like some more like structural support looking things like this over here. So I think we're gonna do. That is the wrong block, yeah. I guess this can actually come down one, because we do want a door here, so that's gonna have to connect either way. But I really do like this as the base for that. Not sure if I like... I think I like this more. I don't know, there's something about this, it just feels a little more structurally sound. Sturdy, you know? Unfortunately, one thing we do have... I could keep this open on this side, actually. I kind of like the idea of this being a separate room, but... This is going to need stairs here, so I don't know. Maybe this will be like our kind of kitchen area. I gotta think of it. So, this is where it gets tricky, though, because I think in the inside we need... I think we're going to have to go with Dynasty Wall, honestly. I'm not even going to paint it. I think we'll just leave it the normal kind of color. It kind of gives us a little bit of texture. I want to see... Oh, of course it goes outside this stupid build. Come on. Go ahead and chop all that out. We'll think of what we put in here, but we're just going to start... This is kind of like the framing. We're just going to put everything down. Hey, Woke, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Good to see you again, man. Guys, I know I usually stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. It's always the same. I always stream less than I want to. Apologies, but that's the way it is sometimes. We are trying to build a watermill. I was on Reddit today, and someone commented on one of my builds I posted there, and I was like, oh yeah, I hope they were like taking inspiration from my builds, and then someone was like, oh, you should look at their builds. They've been building for a while. And one of the ones that stood out to me is they had this cool watermill, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna build a watermill. I haven't built a watermill yet. I have a windmill, and it's literally right beside it. So I thought, you know what? Let's build a watermill right beside that. It's pretty cool. You're on Twitch, by the way. Oh, did I post the wrong oh, no. Yeah, I posted the wrong thing. I posted, that I was gonna be on Twitch. I started on Twitch, and I was just like, honestly, man, I don't even feel like streaming on Twitch today. I just kind of switched my mind. It's okay. But yeah, thanks, Dusty. I actually do remember that. I just didn't change it. So I'm dumb. I'm a dumbass. This is pretty good. I think it is looking pretty good so far. I just think we need a little bit more... We're going to obviously add a lot of detail here. We're going to have windows and stuff. What I'm going to do for now, though, is I'm going to actually put away a few more walls. We pretty much use every... Okay, we're not using this. I mean, the thing is, I feel like I'm going to, which is like, I'm going to... The second I, like, throw it away, I'm going to instantly grab it again. Let's get rid of the cog wall for now. Wait, did I not put the cog wall in here? I did. Yeah, okay. So, this is now going to be a little bit trickier because I do like this. I want to connect this way, potentially. This needs something. This is missing something. Let's get like I mean a platform, obviously. Let's get like steampunk. I'm not even gonna paint it. Let's just see what unpainted steampunk looks like. Okay, well, it looks stupid, but that's at least like interesting to look at. I'm not really sure what else we can do here. This feels like it's missing something, but I also can't go too crazy. The next thing is to figure out how we connect this. I wouldn't mind even another level here and then like some stairs, but the problem is, how do we do the stairs? I have to think about that. Initially, I was gonna do stairs that kind of come out here and come down. But when I looked at this, I was like, this is kind of got a cool... I was actually initially was going to do an elevator. That was actually the first thing we were going to do, but we didn't do that. We did not do that because we are cowards. Cowards, I say. I mean, what's not to like there, you know? I like this one for the stone because it feels like it's supporting a heavier roof, whereas this one is like a small like awning, so it should be fine. We need a ton of detail in this, guys. We're gonna add a lot of leaves. The next thing is this. This is fine. This is also kind of skinny. And And this is a problem I often run into where it's I could just add, you know what we're going to use, which I haven't actually used yet? We're going to use Ebonstone. I don't know why I'm not using that. Gray painted Ebonstone. Let's go ahead and put these away because I'm probably not going to use this again, so... Right? Oh, I might use it again, but... So I think Ebonstone, we could do the Palladium wall look too. I don't think that will look terrible. But like, this just feels like thin. And that's not a bad thing, it just... The structure is important, I think. Maybe a little Palladium, maybe like draw one of those in. Yeah, it's uneven though. You know, let's just do it. Let's just do it there. This is a little shape. I'd like to do something on the inside here as well, because again, this should be like structurally pretty solid. I'm not sure I'm going to keep that, but it's just a very easy, like, thing to add, I guess. Right? And it just, I don't know, it feels like it's more structured and supported and not just like this random, like, thin pole or post in a house that's just, like, floating there. So, we don't have to do it on the inside because this would get a little bit, like, weaker as we go up. So, we're going to probably do a little attic as well just to break this up. Although I don't know if that's necessarily the most necessary thing. I kind of like the open roof, but it's a bit too big. So, next thing we're going to do is I need to figure out what is the interior. The interior should probably be... Let's do ebonwood, because I think that'll look good in a lot of spots. I'd like to use the crimstone brick, but I don't know if I want to put that on the floor. We could use it for in-between stuff, actually. That could look pretty good. We're also going to want some glass. Because I know I need that. So I think the first thing we'll do is figure out some windows. This is supposed to be, I think this is going to be like kind of our kitchen-ish area. So we could do like a, I don't know. Actually, the more I look at this, we should probably have a... I think that's somewhat necessary just to give it some more structure. Okay, so now with that, now we're going to look at the windows. So... This would be where the kitchen is. There could be a little table here. Something like that. And then here... I don't know. Something with some space between it. So this is kind of going to dictate a little bit how we do the rooms. I do think... I just don't want so much verticality here. This is where it gets a little annoying, because I know... Get rid of this now. I feel like this will look good, but I don't know if this is going to be too dark for this build. There's a lot of ways we can kind of do this, but... See, now that feels really out of place. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of that. That's really annoying because I like that brings in light for me, but I can't have that. Gonna ruin the sort of element here. Unless we say that's like a door. That actually could work if we do... Let's try this instead. What if we do... And then... Except we don't paint it the wrong color. That would be the plan. Let's, and actually let's just use a different. No, not quite right. I know what we could do. For no reason, we're just gonna add like metal struts. Why the hell not? Oh, that is so annoying that they're round. No, I like, that's so annoying. No, that's the wrong color. Okay, hold on. We're figuring something out. I don't hate that actually. But the question is, why is that, like, why is this cutting into this? I don't really know. And then maybe here we just add the back wall. I guess that works. That's freaking different, that's for sure. Have you ever done some serious? Yeah, a little bit, Dusty. I've built some okay things. I'm not very good at it. I've seen some really cool designs, but that's a game. Honestly, man, like I'd love to play that game again. I just think the problem with it, I mean, it'd be fun to play with people, and the problem to do it on stream though is like you would need people to come in consistently and play, and then it's this whole thing. So we'll see. We'll see. And Nate Crimson Brick Walls, only finding out they look good. They do look good painted. The problem is they're a bit lighter than the rest of the bricks, so you have to be a little careful, I think, how and where you use them. The other problem I'm having is I don't have a base wall. I'm kind of debating on doing like rain. But I think this will be way too bright if memory serves. But I don't hate it. It's kind of got like an interesting, like floorboard kind of look to it. I just want something different. I think that's really the thing. I think it doesn't actually look that bad. As always, it just kind of depends on who you talk to, but in my case, I don't think this is the worst. Okay, the thing we need here is we definitely need a wall behind this because it's like annoying to have those cracks there. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do is we're going to leave that as that kind of stair. So this is fine. This is like, we'll put a little table here or whatever, a workbench. Then I need something for the ceiling. I think the ceiling is going to be our usual. I do like using this a lot. It's a nice dark color. And we're just trying to keep things pretty consistent. The thing here is I don't know if we'll do the same thing. You know, we could even separate this and make like another room. Like a bathtub or something. I'm not really sure I want to do that though. This could be a little balcony thing that we can sit out on. That actually reminds me, I want to use this fence. I know we're going to end up using this fence, so I'm going to put it away, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. I do like that. I like that. I don't need that. That's already in there. Wait, where the heck is the... Am I blind? I'm blind. I can't see the thing I was just using. Great. Maybe I got rid of it. I don't know. Back down we go. So, yeah, we gotta figure out some stuff here. I mean, this is a kitchen, so this is not so important. I'm not sure if I need this here or not. I think we could... This would make more or less sense. I feel like that makes more sense. Like, I want the same window treatment on this, but I don't know if it makes sense because it's so narrow. So we could either split the difference, or we do two verticals. I kind of like the idea of splitting this, but I don't know if this is even. It's not even even, so that sort of sucks. But because this is a kitchen, this might actually kind of work for us because we can put a bunch of stuff in front of this. This will be the kitchen part of this. This will be our little table. This will be... I don't know what this is going to be. This should actually probably be something else. I guess it'd be kind of like a storage-ish room. It doesn't have to be anything too fantastical. But I definitely want like a window. Maybe just a small one. And we're gonna have stairs. We need stairs. I think that's one of the things I'm trying to fight with right now is where the heck I'd put the stairs. Because I'd love to put them here and have them come down. But then this becomes nothing. So it's a little bit weird. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so let's see. I think we continue with this, maybe. We kind of need to frame the windows a bit differently, but I don't really want to play around with that too much. So I don't know if this is maybe too small a window, I'm not really sure. Would kind of work just to have that, actually. Yes, yeah, I kind of like this. So I could do 2 smaller windows. And then keep this like 1 tile away from the side. And this will look relatively good. I do like when these cut through, though. Although I don't know if that's necessary. Getting that light in is nice, though. That's for damn sure. And it's not the nicest, but I think we can still maybe see if I do that though. Then I have to build the stairs in the middle. That kind of looks a little lame. But maybe we can make that work for us. Let's make it like a little bit different. We can probably make this work. Let's try doing this. Let's just do pearl wood, or not pearl wood. A bit of texture, and I don't know if this is going to look good, but we're going to try. It looks a little weird. Yes, because it's right in the middle of the room. I think maybe we just make the stairs wherever the hell we're gonna make them. If it covers up a window, who cares? I think maybe that's the play, because it's just weird. Yeah. So Dreadful. That's super common though, man. The way to do it is like, so you'll notice what I do is like I start with like, okay, like just get a wall in like for the whole thing. And then I'm like, okay, what's like my floorboard or like baseboard? I'm like, okay, that looks fine. And then I'm looking for a few vertical parts, and then I'll slowly add in details. And it's actually not as hard as you think. It just, yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of time for sure. I've certainly had that issue. What I'm looking here now is more where and how I put in the stairs. It's not so much an issue of like, I don't want this in the middle because of the symmetry of it. So I want something like a little off. I don't know if I want my normal stairs, which I think is what I need to do. But to do that, I don't know, it just looks a bit boring. So I'm trying to think if I make a different kind of stair here or not. I mean, let's just stick with my normal one, I guess. This is already too big, but that's okay. Like, I like the idea of this in the sense that I'm I am covering up my build a bit, and it kind of doesn't make... Oh, for God's sakes. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's hammer, hammer, and hammer. There's my fence. I think this is actually a bit too wide, probably. Let's actually go down one. And then we'll grab fence. We'll do this. Well, ideally, we'll paint the damn thing. No, I don't... This is the thing, I want to keep my normal stuff here, but I feel like I'm doing this a bit of an injustice here. Let's, I don't know if my normal stair design makes sense in this build. I feel like... man. Oh, I don't count blocks. No, I never count blocks. You know why I don't count blocks? A, because I find the ruler really annoying to look at. But also because I'm like... Dude, if you miss a block, like, who cares? Like if this is... Like, imagine, if this block is one in, I'm like... I'm just looking at it and be like, do I like that this roof overhangs this one? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's a little bit different, of course, but to me, I'm like, I don't really see the point in like getting too caught up in that because it doesn't really matter. Right? Like the symmetry, it's good to have asymmetry. Like it's nice to have a design that sometimes isn't like a problem, like, you know, where you're not like, you don't like the way it looks or whatever. No, we're gonna have to cut that short. But to me, the beauty of it is like, yeah, like what's a change, you know? The challenge we're running into here is just where I'm putting the stairs. I kind of want to go with my normal stair build, but I think that's not going to look as good. So we're going to go with this one. It's a little bit not as interesting, but this way it kind of cuts in front of the window, which I think is fine. And then we'll just could do... No, it has to be this one, though. And then what if we do, like, a metal stair? That look interesting? Probably not. It'll probably look really strange. Especially when we destroy our build. That's when it looks really... That's when it looks real good, you know? Destroy the build. But then here we can do, I don't know, let's do like this. So we're not really using this anywhere else. And we'll put a, what kind of background do we want? We're not really using this wall, so maybe... I don't think that's so bad. It's not the best, but it's like different. Again, I don't think I'm going to use the metal here. I mean, I thought it'd be kind of interesting just to try something different, but I guess I don't hate it. I mean, actually, what if we paint this gray? Oh, that's not what I wanted, sorry. Not really sure. That's not to calculate things too much. You keep, yeah, well, exactly what Dusty's saying. Because you know what the thing is, man. Like, think about if this was like, again, like some of this stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's off by one somewhere. It might make this uneven. With this, if this is off by one, yeah, that's a hassle because obviously it's a circle, so you have to be a bit more precise. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, is it gonna ruin the build? I'm like, like, yeah, it could be annoying. It's not gonna like change all that much. I hate when it does that. Everyone's different. I think to me, the beauty is it's like does it look like something like that you can just look at, you know? And that's more or less what I'm going for. I think you could make this a lot nicer, but whatever. What are some of the best walls to blend together, like stone? So like here, I mean, these ones are easy. So I usually use gray brick wall. I use ebonstone, crimstone. Not always slab because you can see it's kind of a bit different. And then the dungeon. I like the green dungeon slab wall, but you can also use the pink one. I mean, the stone ones, you're just looking like some of the... Oh, also mudstone. So you can mix a bunch of them. The problem is it's just... Sometimes it's a little messy. Let's put it that way. I can't decide if I like that. No, I think this looked better. It's just the gray. The problem is this needs to be... I guess this doesn't need to be here is the problem. See if that fixes our issue. Because this should just be wall. Right? And then... These are actuated, but these are going to be really dark, so we'll have to paint that white probably. So we won't be able to walk through it. Yeah, we're going to need to paint that white. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll sort of counteract how dark that looks. Wait, what? Oh, because gray's up there. I was like, why is this not painting? There we go. Is it worth doing another? Can we do a block here with destroying this? No. No, it looks dumb. Alright, let's just go back. Yeah, see, like, that's the problem with this. It's a little bit frustrating because... Like, I'd like to have this, but this doesn't connect, so... He's trying to debate, like, I don't hate it, but I don't like... I hate that destroys that, but I don't think we have much of a choice. And we'll just actuate it again, and then we'll do that. Actually, maybe... I'm gonna stick with metal. I don't know, there's just something about it. I like it. It just looks weird here because we don't have anything. I think maybe we need like some sort of wall there. So we can do like... Can't tell if that's worse. We'll paint this gray then. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Also, materials. I sort of said hi. I'm sorry. I'm being rude. Didn't really pay attention. Good to have you back. Okay, so that's fine. Then here, I think we already know what we're gonna do in this section. I think before we do anything else, I want to decorate the bottom floor, so let's get rid of all. I'm just gonna empty my inventory. I know I'm using some stuff here that I gotta add, but let's just... I'm gonna grab it all. It's gonna be annoying to have to grab it again, but I'd rather do that than... what was the... Wait, what did we just use? Metal, but, I'm missing something. Oh, that's right. I know what I'm missing. And we're gonna do... Palladium. I don't think I added those yet. Nope. No, Husky has left. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. What else we got going here? So yeah, I know this is going to be a little table. So let's keep it like... That'd probably work. Oh, that or bamboo. Paint. that. Probably want gray, I'm guessing. I keep that palette the same. Let's start with this. I don't know if this makes the most sense. Maybe we'll go with like white. Or black, maybe? No. Oh, dude, I never know what to make the colors for some of my furniture. So many options, like, it doesn't even matter. I think black works here because we have black here and we don't really have black anywhere else. So let's get like chairs. We can go with these and paint them black. I don't see why not. Those look terrible. Okay, maybe we'll go with colored chairs here. Actually, maybe we just leave them the color they are. It's a little bit weird, but it's fine. Bottom. We're gonna grab a bunch of decorations here. Book. I always forget what other ones I like to use. I really started building just by feeling when I was on a binge on. Hope your roof tutorial is good. I still use the ruler occasionally. Well, you can use the. I'm not saying you can't use the ruler. Like, ugh, like you're such a loser if you don't use a ruler. Like, who cares? Like, you use a ruler if you need it. Use it when you need it. Use it when you want to. If you don't need it, don't use it. It's helpful to be accurate, obviously, if that's what you're going for. But if not, like, who cares? You know, like, you just do what you want. Like, it's part of the fun. I think that's the thing when people see me build. Like, a lot of people are surprised I can build like something like a structure like this in like a few hours. But I'm like, it's because I'm like, I have an idea and I have a way of building it. Like, and then I just kind of go from there. If it looks fine, it looks fine. If it looks not so fine, I'm like, whatever. I move on. I don't care. I don't beat myself up too much about it. You know. You know what this needs? I just realized. It literally needs a singular block. I'm just gonna hammer it. Or I'm gonna break my walls. That's fun too. Alright. So here, so we're gonna eat. And then I could do a curtain here, I guess. Definitely want some platforms. I don't know if I want to do anything too fancy though. I say as I immediately grab the fanciest curtain I can find. Let's get banner. Or a banana. Let's get a banana. And before we do anything, we're going to hammer this into place. So kind of keep a little bit of that interesting design. We'll figure out the colors for that later. I don't really, I mean, I like the green. I think we can maybe stick with some other stuff. The other thing I want is some coral. I'm trying to think what else I don't usually use. There's always stuff I don't use, but that's right. I can't put that on the workbench. Has to be on platforms. Ah, that's lame. We're gonna need crates. That's for damn sure. Crate. A lot of crates. I don't usually use too many weird ones, but it's fine. We'll put those here. Maybe we'll put some, I don't know, somewhere else. This, maybe just a painting of some kind. You know, you can't just type like art and you go to like a section. You gotta like find it. What do you want, kitty? You've been in here the entire time. Now you're being a jerk. What else? Different one. Oh, no, I don't like that. Let's get a small one. Oh, I know which one I'll put. I have that little heart one I was like. There we go. Oh, that's not adorable. So even this room, like to me, I'm like, it's done. I don't need to add anything else. I could add the cool window design there. I might on this window because it's kind of boring if not. But otherwise, it's like, you know, we're just put a little thing, put a little door, maybe a little lamp somewhere. And that's kind of it, you know, like you don't need a ton. Like here, we just need a different platform. We're going to add some details. Probably stick with some really just basic ones, I think. Probably paint them would make sense. Could also add a gap there and put a... no. No. Oops. Don't do that. I was gonna put a light through the middle, but it doesn't even line up, so there's no point. So I think, yeah, we'll stick with what we had. Actually, let's just do a lantern. Or, sorry, not a lantern, a lamp. Lamps are always a wee bit tricky because there's not that many options, and I don't like all of them. So we gotta pick wisely. Yeah, I don't really like that one. I mean, one of my favorite ones is definitely this one. The problem is I feel like I overuse it. I like the color. I think here we gotta think of different colors. I think we'll stick with that for now. For doors, it's hard not to use dungeon doors. I guess we could use lead doors. That's a Legion door. Lead door might not look so bad. And maybe not even paint them, honestly. It's just such a different color. Maybe the outside doors are lead doors, and then the other door is, the inside ones is something a bit softer. But that looks weird to me. Something about having all the same doors is usually just easier on the eyes. Yeah, they do. I mean, the only lamp that I like, again, they're all the same. They're either like a fire lamp or like, I just really do like the that one, but I feel like I use it all the time. So whatever. What can you do? Here's gonna be a bit awkward because I don't think we have that much space. So let's get our dresser. We will probably use this one. This is the one I typically find I use. We're gonna do a... No, it's not a plate that I use, is it? No, it's not. It's bowl. It's a bowl. That's what I use. Do a logic gate. And I don't think it really matters which one we use. Okay. And we'll do maybe a little shelf thing over here. Some plates. Oh no, fancy dishes, right? That's what it's called. We'll do a little sink maybe. And this is what I mean. You just kind of, I just find I just go room by room, you know, just kind of do one thing, add another, change one other. It's not that hard. It's just depends. This movie wood and Dynasty wood. What's your go-to walls? Ooh, probably Ebonstone and I don't know. Definitely Ebonstone is one I use a lot. And then probably just wood walls and ebon wood walls, to be honest. I do like Spooky and I do like Dynasty, but I mean, I don't use Dynasty. This I don't use that often, to be honest. I never find a place to put lamps when I build. Lanterns are, yeah, the problem is that you end up with a million lanterns. And so like here's going to be a room with lanterns most likely. And I don't have a favorite lantern for this necessarily. It's a little bit trickier on a build like this because I think I have to do something more like the cage lanterns, but maybe a bit brighter. I think I'm gonna stick with like these. These are good outdoor ones, but they work well for the inside as well. And we can just do it right over each window, right? And keep it really simple. Then that painting we had, we can just like stick on a wall here. It doesn't really matter. The only thing is I feel like we need another element to this place. I could do something else here, but these feel pretty... Yeah, you know what we need? We need a wall. Let's get our, let's see. I think we want to keep what we've got, so let's go with this. And we'll just kind of cross this through the design for now. And then this room could maybe be a little different. Let's do... I do like the Dynasty, but... it's tricky, man, because I want to do... I think maybe we do bracket the windows, because it's the only way we're going to get any real shape in this room. Which is another way of saying I don't like the way this looks right now. It's unfortunate. But, it is what it is. Oh, I screwed up. Right. Okay, and then we're gonna stick with that, do this. And I think if we do... I think we have to do Ebon, yeah. I didn't want to do this, but I think this is almost necessary at this point because, like I said, we really don't have a lot of other areas where we're adding this. It will make this feel cluttered, but it is the kitchen, so it's not so bad here. It just looks a little weird in here, I think. So what we could do there is actually add a different wall. We could do like let's get some wallpaper. I do like Grinch Finger, or I do like this one as well. We'll just paint it gray and just see what we like. That's too dark, so let's do it this one then. And again, even something like that, to me, isn't so bad. And now what we could do, because we have these vertical elements, we can actually move these over, and we'll carry this. I think that's actually not bad. And so what we'll do is we'll carry this over to here and to here. That way they're offset. And that to me is just like, again, it's not perfect, but it is a little more interesting. And we'll maybe do like one cat. I know you want to go out, but you then go out and you don't do anything, and you come back in and you yell at me because you're not in the house, right? Or in the room here, or whatever. So this can now move over one. That's fine. We'll get the small sofa. Plop. There we go. And do. I guess we need another door here, don't we? I think this, you know what? This is a mistake here. This should actually all be... okay, maybe not that, but it needs to be something else. It's got a stone wall of some kind. Could be this. It's annoying how dark that is. It's probably the option, unfortunately. I was hoping we could maybe like alternate that with, I guess, this. Okay. This doesn't look very good. I'm not sure. Hi, bro. From Brazil. Rule. What's going on, man? I'm good, dude. My Brazilian or Portuguese, I should say, is not very good. So, apologies up front. Okay, there's a little kitchen thing. I don't hate that that's black. I kind of wish this was a different color. We might actually paint that white instead. The doors are fine. Let me open it that way. That looks a bit better. We're gonna do the same over here. We're gonna just kind of add this in. I just think that's more appropriate. Oh, weird to have this like design that's like not really tied in. Okay, cool. So this works, this needs a color of some kind. So now we've kind of got the rooms, like it's very, this one feels very cluttered to me. What if we change this and we do, I feel it's a little bit too much. It's okay. It's a little weird. I think, oh, you know what? Maybe if we, yeah, let me bracket that. Oh, we can't do it on both sides, though. It just needs a little, it needs a little something just around it to make it look like there's separation. I'm not sure if I like the bottom part, but this is fine. Here's the stairs up. Okay, cool. So this will probably be a bedroom or area for bath or something. I think we could have a window here, which would be kind of nice. I'm pretty popular in Brazil. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think I'm anywhere near popular really in a lot of places. This will be a, I kind of make a little fireplace here. But we need a chimney. I don't want to add a chimney if I don't have to. What could this be? I mean, theoretically, this could just be a storage room. This could just be another room, actually. I have to think about that a bit more. Yeah, I don't like that. It's better. Oh God, that looks bad. And we'll do a little bottle. Okay, it's not so bad. Oh, we gotta paint some stuff. Like, I haven't decided on the coloring here. I mean, I could just do this as like gray, and that's fine. I think that matches everything else. I think like here I want some more color. Oh, you know, no. I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. Clay. There we go. This'll work. That'll grow a plant of some kind. Then in here, I'm just not so sure, because I usually might do like, I don't know. Because I could make this into a separate room, which actually the more I think about it, makes some sense. Because if we do like ebonwood, and we actually do this. Okay, not ebonwood, I lied. We do what's it called? Shadewood. Then this could work. The only issue is I'm gonna kind of fill this spot up with nothing. We have multiple platforms that look the same, it's gonna look very stupid. So the alternative is we do... What do we do here? Do that. That looks dumb. Actually, no. Why don't we just do our, slab? Okay. Oh, you know what we're missing here that I didn't even think about was our, frickin', mahogany. I don't know why I'm forgetting that. That needs to be up here. I just didn't think I was going to use it right away. Or I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. Alright, so that kind of helps separate this room a little bit. And then now it's just really a question of, like, do I want to put in... chest or... I think what we can do here, actually, let's grab brick. And we won't put a door here. We'll just put brick. I think that works. I never thought of placing corals. It doesn't even look off considering this doesn't have much. Yeah, it's like a plant. It's like, to me, it's pop of color. It doesn't, it's not going to solve anything. It just looks okay. I'm just not trying to go with anything too insane. Because we have a couple of pops of color, I figure this works on this side. It's not like, again, you can do whatever you want, man. Like, it's not like there isn't like a, oh, like this is the formula, you know? Part of building is just kind of messing around. Figuring out what you like, what doesn't work. Okay, I have keg is another one I like to use. Let's get like a chest. Chests are weird. I find I always struggle finding the chest that I like. I think Pearlwood's gonna work here. Oh, let's get a bunch. I'm not gonna use that many, but. So here I want a different kind of platform. Maybe we'll even go with, let's go with this. I want gray platforms. I'm not sure. I just want the keg to fit up here. Okay, good. And then maybe we'll do... Can I put a chest on a table? I don't even remember. I might not be able to, actually. Actually, let's find out. Can I? I don't think I can. No. I never really got that. I never understood why that was the case. Like, why can't I put that up there, you know? Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I don't make the rules. Oh, you know, I know what I want to put here, but I know it's not going to fit. I know it's not going to fit. Oh, it does fit. Oh my god. It's amazing. There you go. Little chest, little boot room, you know, a little something, something. And then you kind of come in, there's a kitchen. Yeah, okay, this is fine. And then up here, I think we're going to do a layer across because I just need to break this room up. It's just a bit too large. I think we have to go with mahogany here because it goes sort of... Wait, did I ever use normal wood? I don't have any normal wood in this build. Let's use some normal wood. I got look good to me, but I actually play mostly multiplayer with friends, and when I started building more than just wooden boxes, I lose the motivation to play. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, man, I think you have to treat your, because we have a world going on with that. What I recommend people do is like treat your worlds differently, right? So it's like, meaning for me, if I have a, I don't know, if I got a world where I'm playing with other people, I don't expect people to build. I expect people aren't, I actually opposite, I generally think they're not going to want to build at all. So with that in mind, what I'd recommend is like, just try to separate the two. Like ideally, like you can find a world where people do build predominantly, but then it just becomes a pure building world, which then sometimes isn't that fun either. It really kind of depends on your mood. Because to me, like the thing that's challenging is I look for multiplayer to be like, this is a building world, so I do invite people in to build. Wait, Dread, have you built with us before? Next time you come in, remind me, because you should jump in and build with us. I don't know if he's still here, but he was building something up here somewhere. We listen, we always encourage people to hop in and build with us. For the most part, if they're not like brand new. But it's fun, you know, it's just meant to be a fun thing. It's not meant to be anything too crazy. Okay, so this needs some vertical pieces. I think we're gonna go... I feel like we do need this. I want to separate this. I want this to be a different room. I think what we can do is, let's get glass. Let's make a little like bathroom or something. I just think like we need something here. It's like a little more interesting. I'll trick you with that, but that's okay. We'll just keep it there. I don't know why, I want to see if I can... I feel like we can keep the room even, but separate like elements of it. This is all this would really probably have, would be something like this. That's obviously wrong, but that's okay. Right, okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. Probably can throw a bunch of crates up here. It's probably the idea. Why did I do that? Probably put like a keg down. Just want some crap in the top. Just stuff. Great. Okay, so that kind of covers that. And then I want this to go across, but I'd love this to be a different room. I think we can make this work. This was not my original intention here, but I think if we just kind of put it like here, right? And then we'll have, I'm not really sure actually. Yeah, it's a little worrisome. That's not what I want. Let's go with this. I'm just not sure. The idea here is like, I want like a bathroom, but I don't want to feel like... Yeah, so we can now get rid of this, right? Because we have this as the support. So that actually makes a lot more sense. Then we do this. Okay. We gotta paint this because that's what we need to do. I think here is like plating. It's another opportunity to use plating. Looks a little weird, but it's just because it's rounded, it really bothers me. So what we can do is just at the edges, we'll just do that so it's not so bad. And structurally, just it looks strange, but that's okay. Well, that we can deal with. Sort of. I'm not in love with the look. We can go with, I don't even know what to put here. Brick? I'm gonna get that brick back. That's okay. It's just a little weird because we have the metal and like the stone. Almost feels like I should have the stone go all the way through. Yeah, I think I prefer that. It's still a bit clunky, but we'll fix that with some walls. It'll help just kind of break that up. Or clean that up, I should say. Okay, so this is our bathroom. So what we're going to do is move this over so we can close off the window section. A little bathtub against the wall, maybe. Which is the most bathtub looking one? This is pretty bathtub looking. So just plop that down. I don't want to paint it gray. Okay. And then we will do this. And that way we can... don't have the right one. Let's just get wood wall. Wood wall. Frame that window. Great. And this is going to just be like, I don't know. I just think this is more interesting. I'm just not 100% sure what we're going to put in here. Yeah, this interior. I feel like the interior doors do need to be different. I don't know. It's weird to have metal doors like that. So let's find a different door. I mean, something softer, but Let's just go with regular doors, honestly. That's such an easy. To me, it just makes a heck of a lot more sense. And then, I don't know, we'll figure out something else here, but it's a pretty basic idea, and then maybe we can do, I don't know. What else do we put here? Let's maybe wood wall again. So I only grabbed so many pieces. And like connect this. Just trying to make this look a little bit more interesting on this side because it's a unique room with a different space, and that kind of works. You haven't? Oh, well, it's a multiplayer one, but yeah, you're welcome to join, man. So basically, if there's people here that are in and around like fairly often, I try to invite them. Some builds lying around in the internet for inspiration. Oh, you do send them the? Oh, that's nice of you. I mean, listen, man, like, here's the thing. Not everyone's going to want to build. That's just the reality. And honestly, like, if you're trying your best, great. If they don't want it, they don't want it, right? Like, that's fine. You can only do so much. The challenge that you're going to run into is it's like you're going to get kind of annoyed when people don't want to build. So, and that's like I totally get that. I just think, you know, you just do what you want, enjoy it, make it something that you enjoy. I don't want this to be too high up. I'd love if there was like a towel. Let's get a music box. Music boxes usually look kind of interesting. I always use this one because I really like it. I don't know why I would ever paint it this color. It would sort of defeat the whole point. We'll get like some bottles and stuff. That would make kind of sense. And then, so tempting to put another piece of glass up here. But I'm not gonna. Resisting the temptation. What I am gonna do though is platform there. And paint that brown. No. Dude, that's so frustrating. I want a lantern or candle or something. I know I could echo paint this, I guess. And just do a lantern or a little candle. I'm not sure which one I want. Oh, that is atrocious. My God. I always end up using these. I just can't help myself. I think that's pretty good. It's just meant to be little bathrooms. It's nothing too crazy. Just different. And then here, I guess, will be supposed to be a bedroom of sorts. Definitely want a window though. So let me do that. We'll do another vertical. So we need them. It's interesting this is actually the same height. Surprised by that. I would love to get some sort of wallpaper in here. I could do this again. It doesn't look bad, it's just maybe it's a bit too large of a section. Something like this. Let's give this a shot. Oh, that's gonna be too big though. Yeah, we'll need more. We'll need another vertical piece, like probably right against the door. That kind of ties it in a bit better. So I like the idea of this, but I don't always think it looks the best. It just seems like a lot of gray. Could paint it white. I'm not really sure. Hey, John. No, dude, you're not late, dude. There's no such thing as being late. Just appreciate you're here. I wish they add an option for plumbers to not have a connected look. Yeah, I agree. Like you could hammer them into a certain position or something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that they're connected here because it's not a big deal. It's just, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I agree. I think here we can probably. It's not a toilet. We'll paint that white later. I have to do a lot of painting here. I do want a bed. I think the other thing we want is... Oh, I never grabbed barrels. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh well. I think I can probably... And we'll go here with this. A different look. It's not so bad. Okay, again, probably only there, I think, because I don't know if I want to do that here as well. I actually could make this a bit bigger. Maybe that'll actually fix our problem. This just feels a little bit narrow. Maybe now we do the window. And that'll actually look just sort of tied in slightly to the other part of the build. Not all the windows have this effect, but just some of them. All right. That's actually nice. It adds a little element. Yeah, they really do. I think it has to do with the lines and just like the pattern. I do think it adds just some. It's not perfect like everything, but that's just the way it is. I don't want to cover that, actually. That's annoying. What can we put there that wouldn't act as a cover? We'll go there. I want to put a chest. Let's just do... Actually, this is perfect. That's what we want. Just a barrel. Perfect. That's some storage. It'd be kind of nice to have like a little garden thing here, but I just really don't want this to be too cluttered. We need a bed here still, so let's get a bed. Probably gonna go with something not super fancy, kind of generic. Maybe just go with a normal bed, to be honest. Keep that color for now. What I do want is... And I was debating on a fireplace, but I don't want a fireplace just because I don't want a chimney. I think if I have that, I need a chimney, which is sort of annoying. So maybe what we can do is let's put, I think a bookshelf is probably the best bet here. And I can't do that, right, because I have that window. So that's the downside of that window. I guess I could cover it, but that'll look kind of weird if we did that. Right? If we like, because it won't cover all of it. Would that work, actually? Oh, yeah, you don't even notice. Oh, that's awesome. Because I don't really want a lot here. I mean, I might put a dresser or something as well. Put like some books. Book. I'll put maybe let's get like a plate. Some like oral something. Oh right, I can't do it there. I always forget you can't put that in stupid places. Let's get like pizza or I don't know, just like anything. There we go. Just something to spice that up. There we go. Okay. Some decorations, and then we're gonna do that sucks because that's not gonna fit now. I guess we could just do this. Hammer that down, because this... Yeah, this should fit. We'll just do like a big chandelier up here. I'm not even that worried about the lighting. We'll do a... Right. Ooh, no, let's do item frame, actually. Those are a bit smaller. And then we'll do chandelier. Chandelier, okay. Probably this one. Not that I even like it, I feel like it's appropriate. Chandeliers are weird. How did I get the gray spiral walls? So I believe you buy these from Santa. Krampus horn wall wallpaper is from Santa. I almost feel like I need to paint them white though. They're a little bit. They need a color. I'm gonna play with colors here. I haven't painted much here in this build, so it looks very eclectic to me. We're gonna work on getting a nice color and set pattern for what I want. The walls and that stuff are good. I just think these like blue. I don't know. They need to be something else. Blue's not terrible, mind you. It's just I feel like it needs a little something. So this is not bad. I could put a table here actually. So we could do... I don't even know what to put out here. A picnic table. Yeah, that's good. Just again, we're trying to do things different. I always feel like I end up using the same stupid things, so... The kitchen also probably just needs to have different lighting, but whatever. The lighting here is so eclectic. I need to get this down. And what if we just do 2 of these again? Oh, those don't give off any light. No. That just makes more sense. As much as I don't like the... I wish you could paint this without painting the actual light source. Like you could paint like this was on a separate block. Then you could have like really cool look to it. But nope, that's just not the way it works. Unfortunate. Yeah, so it's the Krampus horn. I mean, listen, man. The thing with it, it's like it's hard to use in some designs. I'm not gonna lie. Like it does not go everywhere. In my humble opinion. No, we're gonna go ahead and stick that back. I feel like that's too much. I think we had it fine the way it was. Just leave it. Don't overdo it. Okay. I mean, it does need something down here, but it's just a lot of vertical, but it's a bit much. Let's I don't know what we're gonna even add here. We can just add a random frickin' weapon or something. There. That's exciting. Okay. Yeah, so we need color. We need some design here. I don't want to add too much, but... So I like how this looks. This is good. We haven't done the part here, which is the stairs, which is like one of the main parts. But for now, I'm gonna just empty out what I need here. I should have kept the Krampus. I don't know if we kept that. We also need wood wall because I use that, and the glass. I need white paint because I use that. White paint. Okay. So then the next thing is we need a little bit of detail here. This is gonna be a bit of a pain, unfortunately, but we're gonna have to do this. And I also want to paint this green, I just realized, because the green is going to be a little bit brighter. Very minor, and you can't really see much of a difference, but to me, it's going to matter. Slightly lighter color, you can't really tell, I think. We'll see. Make sure it's all balanced out. Okay. So now the tricky part. Because I want this to feel like there's overgrowth, but I don't want it to feel like it's like completely overflowing either. So right. Here it'll be kind of more like this. I could have this growing through the tops. I'm just not sure if that's what we're going to do. It would be the normal path, but I think we're going to avoid that here. Just kind of see what we come up with. So I do like that. I think we're going to actuate all this and see what we come up with. This is meant to give our roof a little bit of shape and keep us out of trouble here. When we hammer that down, that should connect. Wonderful. I think that's pretty good. So I'm not so sure about this as a roofing. I feel like I could have a bit more overgrowth, but if I go over it, I feel like it's maybe not the best look. I think we could maybe do some sections, right, where it's like growing out of it or whatever. But then it looks like it's too much because the way this is put together. So we need then the grass wall. We need... becomes a little bit trickier. We could also do some other wall types, but I don't know if that looks better or worse. To be perfectly frank. Like, it's not that I don't like the way it looks, it just feels like it's like that overgrowth for the sake of overgrowth. But I don't know, I could be wrong. The idea is this, is like you're just trying to add a little bit of detail by, well, adding detail. It is not that hard to do sometimes, you just gotta kind of just go for it. Just kind of... Now I could also use, I mean, I could go with like the, you know, strange plants and other stuff, which I probably should be doing. But I think these will look good. The problem is the height. right? So like you can't do it there. You have to like smack that down, do that, smack that down, break that. Like so, you know, you gotta find spots for it. But I think this is worth a little bit of extra effort to bring in both a bit of light, but also just a little bit of texture, which we don't really have right now. Right, so just even that, like just a little bit of something, to me, I think looks good. We're not looking for like tremendous amounts of overgrowth either. It's just meant to be a little. Yeah, like that to me is sufficient. Do a little bit more over here. A big part, as you can kind of tell. I'll do a little bit more here. See, I don't love this, but we can make it pretty leafy. It looks okay. I think we can maybe do... Let's try to do both. Yeah, so again, like you could add a ton in here if you wanted to. I don't think it's really necessary. I think a little bit of like overgrowth here and there is good. And we just need to shape some of it. And that'll kind of fix some of our issues where this looks a little bit boring and not very leafy. I think we use another piece down here. All right, that's all we're really doing. Yeah, it's very subtle, but I think it's like when you just look at it, you'll be like, oh yeah, like you can kind of notice, right? Like if you're not looking for it, you're not going to notice. I don't think. I think we just need a little bit here. So this is a perfect place for that, and we're gonna smack these down because these are way too tall. And then we just need a little chunk. That's it. Like it's just not. This feels a little crowded, so we'll probably get rid of that. All right, and now, yeah, just again, it's just like little touches, right? Like it's not. This is why, like again, I don't measure this. I don't care. Like you're just trying to figure out what looks good. I think that's good. Like it's overgrown without being like so overgrown. Like it's still contained slightly. It's not like growing down into our build, even though it'd be very easy to do. I just kind of like it. So I think here that's going to cover that like little detail piece. The next thing we need is the stairs and the connector. And I think like we don't really need a lot of detail after that. Like this is going to be most of the build finished. We've got the details in. I need to paint. The problem with the paint right now is I haven't really figured out the palette I want for some of these areas. So like we could go with like, you know, like sky blue, let's say. What does sky blue look like on this wall? I never remember. Oh, see, that's like really subtle. And I really like that. I don't like is when I miss the and hit the wall behind it, but I do like that's super, super, super subtle, but it just gives that little bit of color that we really need. Yeah. To me, that's a nice little touch. It doesn't completely take away from our build, and it looks pretty good. I'm also sold here. This is just, it feels like it's a little off. That's okay, though. Could go with a different wall, to be honest. Here also, I think we need our, let's get our crimstone. That ain't right either. Get our wood wall. Maybe this is the answer. We don't have our paint. Our brown paint. Got rid of it, right. Brown paint, hello, there you are. I like that, but I don't love that. I think it's because brown and you know what? It's a perfect example of just like, if it ain't, oops. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just leave shit alone. It's fine. It looks a little strange, but it's okay. How did you get all that? Get all what? Also, Keyshawn, welcome, man. You have to be more specific. I got a lot of things going on here, man. I can't. You can add. I don't think you can even do it here because I don't think the commands work. Because it's my first time on. Yeah. So on Twitch, you can do it. You can hit ! Steam on my Twitch, and it'll pop up my Steam number. I'm not gonna go look at it right now, unfortunately, but normally, yeah. I add people. You're welcome to. We usually have people hop in with us and play. So all those items. Oh, I'm in journey mode, so I just like you can research them. So like you would need like I forget what it is, like 100 wood or something, and then you put it in, you research, and then you can then freely dupe that. So that's how you do that. It's a journey mode. I do a lot of building. Just one more build. We're just trying to figure out the color that we want to use here. I think the mistake is we're not using a color on the roofing, and I think we could probably do... We could even do the blue again, actually. I wonder if that'll look good. Oh, that's so subtle. What about this? It's almost like a gray. I actually really like this here. I don't like that I'm painting all this, but... It actually kind of works. It's just like interesting. It's a little weird up here though, I will say. So maybe we'll not do that. We'll just paint that brown. I feel like it needs a bit more thickness here, but I don't want to do too much. It's actually hard to tell. Yeah, it's a little tricky to tell, but we're gonna see. Like that to me is now giving it like just a little touch of color, a little bit of a little bit of color, a little bit of just something, which is what it needed. Do I have WhatsApp? I mean, yeah, but I'm not giving that to you. I have many things, man. I just don't give them out. Give them out to people I know. I know, bro. It's hard. It's tough. It's a tough life out there when you can't, Yeah, really. That's what I do. That's okay. I don't care. That's no problem. I just asked. I mean, it's fair. And I just told you that I have it and that I don't share it. It's the same thing, you know? Basically. Well, you can post that on the Discord, which you can find. The problem is right now, it's my second time streaming on YouTube, so your problem is going to be that a lot of the shit that I'm doing is not readily available because I don't have the bot and commands working, because I haven't really put the time in to do it, which is a bit of a problem. This needs to be a different freaking color. This is just not working. Same with this. I feel like the stairs also need to be a different color. Like, should this be white? Oh, stands out way too much. Yeah, no, these are gonna have to be... Oh, what I'm thinking. Ugh. This can be a different color, that's for damn sure. Then we can paint that, the blue that we were using. Seems to be our thematic color is this blue. Problem is, then these don't really make sense to me. Those could be like a yellow or something. We gotta think about stuff. Screen's a bit blurry. I don't know. It depends. It shouldn't be. I have a good connection, and the bits that are transferred in my stream are pretty high, so could be something on your end, but I could be wrong. There's no mods here, man. This is vanilla, just in journey mode. So there's no, there's nothing special about this. This is all, you could build everything I'm doing right now, you can get in normal mode. Every last single item. I guess we're gonna just stick with these. I feel like we could do something more interesting. Seems a bit boring, but I guess we kind of need a lamp on this side too, don't we? Yeah, let's just do that. Uneven lights. You're new to Terraria? Well, I mean, the game has a lot to offer. Certainly if you're playing with people that know what they're doing, that definitely helps, for sure. If you're not familiar with the game, then yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge, but if you have someone who's a pro, then you're probably fine. I don't know why I don't paint these more often. What if we made this one gray? That's a bit more interesting. A blue one, a gray one. And then here... I haven't been able to decide on what I want here. I think what we need is, like, let's get like yellow. I need like a color that stands out a bit more, but for these, I think that's actually better. It's just there's too much blue and not enough, like, distinction here. This needs to be probably, I think we'll probably just stick with a lot of our, like, little things that are kicking around are just gonna be blue for the sake of being blue. I don't see why not. Let's... Can I put that on here or no? Okay, maybe let's not do that one. That's my set. I'm from Canada. St. Lucia. Yeah, journey mode is in fact the creative mode of Terraria. Very, very, very much the same. The thing with it though is you have to unlock stuff, which I'm not saying it's a pain in the ass, but I'm not saying it's not a pain in the ass. That's the best way I can put it. You can also, actually, there are ways to download stuff. I think that let you unlock it or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I would probably go that route if you're looking to get a bunch of stuff that you can do. So, okay, I think this is pretty much done here. I want to add stuff here, but I don't really want to go too crazy. I think I'm going to leave this pretty basic. What I do need to do, though, is figure out these platforms. So let's do... And I think the key here is to do just really simple, like, let's just do boreal platforms. I'm going to paint them brown for now. I'm just not really sure how I want to do this. Because the challenge is we need to... Yeah, this is what I was worried about. We're going to touch into this. How do we do this without making a mess of this? We could go back here, but then it's the same friggin' problem. What if we go the opposite way and then extend this? Yeah, we gotta think about this because this is actually kind of tricky. just doesn't make sense that this will go out first. Because there's nothing supporting this. Yeah, so this is a problem. I think the fix is actually to extend this piece. Let's do palm. Let's get slab. I hate when I do stuff like this because it's just like such a waste of time. Palm wood, great. Let's maybe do like 1 or 2 more. We'll do this, 1 or 2 more. We'll try this again and go in towards this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Can you get yeah, you can get Terraria mobile. I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, if it's your only option, then go for it, but I would find that very difficult to play, personally. Yeah, the version on mobile, I don't actually know. That's a good question. Oh, right, sorry, we're making a mistake. So let's do this. We want to go 1 more. This gets hammered in, right? And then, oh my god, I can't remember how I made these stairs. God damn it! Comes back down this way. I know that much. Maybe we'll do 1 more because this actually could probably use an extra. Pretty sure it's just like this. Because then you hammer these in. Yeah, so this is kind of the problem here, is that now we've got this like spot that's just doesn't really make a lot of sense. We have to extend this, but this is the right idea for the stairs. But now it's like, how do we connect that to here? We could continue this down, to be honest, which would actually maybe make some sense. But I also do not want to interrupt this so much that it doesn't make any... Like, it just looks weird, so... We need a fence. Let's just stick with the basics here. That's super annoying. Same thing here, though. We need, didn't really think of that. Stair that's held up by literally nothing. Awesome. But I suppose this works. We can kind of figure out the rest as we go. And I don't know, just like smack stuff around or something. That's again. Something like that. Okay. Is it good on controller? Again, wouldn't know. I've only ever played on PC. You create a new character, you will see the button during if you press it. Yeah, exactly. Make platforms actually look like 3. You can. It's just... I don't know if this is really what we need for this build, to be honest. I feel like I do this, but I want the wood here for the just the separation. Problem here is then it's like, okay, we've got this. Now what? And also, this doesn't really... Something that doesn't make sense, but I think we could probably... I have to actuate this again. Maybe I'll do that here as well. Or it just kind of holds all this together. We'll actuate it, we'll paint it white. It's not the best overall design in my opinion, but will do the trick. And I think here we can probably... Yeah, it's the only thing I was worried about is this may not... Let's actually just get rid of that. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of fill that with this. Oh no, hold on, we can just do this. All right. Looks a little weird. Not gonna lie. Looks a little weird. It's annoying that I can't just walk past that. Actually, no, I should be able to walk past that because this shouldn't actually be in the way. Oh, I see what happens. Well, it's a tomorrow problem. Yeah, it depends where you go up. But that's fine. Not gonna worry about it too much. I think it looks pretty cool. I just think the problem is it's like now we gotta figure out how we connect this, right? It's been sort of the big argument this entire time. So I think to do that, I also want to paint this bathtub. I want to paint that. I don't like the color of this bathtub, but I don't want to do anything too crazy. I really hate how you can't paint half the bed, man. I'd love to paint that too, but we'll lose the color, I guess. I mean, we could do something like this. I suppose that works. Yeah, we got a lot of color going on, but it still sort of works. Oh, you know what I am forgetting though? See that? That helps. That helps. That helps. Okay, so that's not so bad. And then here the issue is going to be what? That we need no, we need... And then we could put... Oh, that's wrong. Let's see, that sucks. Let's do whatever. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's just that it's that same issue of like, okay, we need a little bit more here, you know, like we need someone else. I actually think this is probably a smart idea to add some of this. And it looks like a shrub. All right, so. I mean, the question is, do we extend this and just make something that comes up to us, or do we go down another level? I feel like this needs to just once and for all just kind of connect, because I'm just going to think about this way too much. But we can make it more interesting. We can add, do slab. So it doesn't connect in. And here we can get rid of some of the wall here. There we go. And then we can figure out a way to thicken that up a bit. Doesn't look... it doesn't look great like that. Probably need to do maybe something a bit more like that. It's weird when it's got like a weird skinny spot, but whatever, we'll just actuate it. I'm not going to worry too much. Like, these are just... It's not that these are irrelevant details. They're not like the focus. I could do so much more with this if I wanted to, but to spend the time to do it is not really what I want to do. So I want to just feel like it's just out of the way kind of thing. So do I like the game? Yes, I do. I'm a fan. Again, it's not for everybody, and certain people like very much prefer elements, let's say like combat and fighting and that kind of thing. I'm more into building. It's, you know, what's on my YouTube channel. It's what I do. So appreciate that not everyone's gonna, you know, agree with that, but you know, that's to each their own. Looks weird. I don't know why it looks so weird. It looks weird. I think here what we need to do is let's get some shelf. That's one thing I didn't use in this build, and I think this would just add something. Silly, but it helps in my opinion. It's really more about texture than it is anything else. Okay. Add that here too. Won't really be able to see it, but we're just doing these little touches, little details, which should look okay. We could have some vertical things here that look like this is like being held up a bit more. That actually wouldn't be hard to add, but that's how I feel about that. It would just literally just be stone slab. And just do like a... See if we even like the way that looks. Oh, that's all I want. And then you do something that comes across. Oh, actually, it's a good opportunity to just do this. It's a bit silly, but it adds something. How do my other houses look? I'll show you one that's like close by. We've got this one. This is a finished one. Honestly, man, T-Sean, if you're interested, again, I know if not building's not for everyone. If you're interested, the YouTube channel has over 200 videos that you can check out. If you're interested in looking at any builds, this one's already up there. We actually just posted one today for a big drill platform that we made down here. It looks pretty cool. We have some really cool builds. We have some space builds. We have we have a bunch of stuff. We actually just built something over here last week, which is from a very popular show. So we build a bit of everything. We take requests. We just kind of fuff about, I should say, figure out what we like. You know, don't really have to worry too much about like anything in particular, so I feel like this needs more water. I don't know why. We'll add that later. Okay, so here, I just think stairs make sense, honestly, at this point. And we'll have some, like, pillars that are holding this thing up, or whatever. Oh, this is going to be pretty steep. Okay, so now the key is, where do we include, like, see, like a section, like, just like a little pillar piece. It doesn't need to be anything too fancy. This is like very secondary. Like, this is not the focus of the build. So, like, what we want is that it's like, okay, yeah, it's there. Got it, you know? At the same time, it would be nice if this was connected to the first build, which I think is kind of cool. I don't mind the hard delineation. Typically, I wouldn't like that because these are actually two separate builds. I just figured, not a big deal. Oops, 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 oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Could do another one, but I'm not sure that's what I want. Like, see, it's like, now it gets out of hand. Now I start adding too many. This is a 3D-ish look. I think the only thing we need now is whatever is going to go underneath here. Which, if I'm honest, could be anything. Could even just be slab, actually. The other slab would make sense. But then this is, whatever, it's fine. It's a bit much, because also I think this would actually look better if we did this. Oops, if we did this. Because now it all connects. But I did like that platform there, so yeah. Maybe we could do something down here that, like, encourages a bit of design or something. Just like something really basic. That is not it. That is not it. Let's just leave it, honestly. We're just gonna make this worse before we make it any better. I feel like we need something there, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We can put like a little torch or something, but that's also kind of pointless. Could do a connector of some kind, but we'll have to see. Hey, Seed, what's going on, man? I love the way you do that you do stairs. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I mean, I don't always do them this way. This is one of the styles that I use somewhat for. I use this one sometimes. I don't love this one, but it's good for smaller builds. Typically, my stairs are like this. This is the stair I usually do. I just find it, I don't know. I just like the way it looks. Everyone's different. But today we're using this one, apparently. So that's what we got. Now I could do something here that makes this a little bit more interesting that does add a 3D effect. Just not sure if I want to add it, because I think it kind of ruins it, but I could be wrong. We could give it a shot. Very much the same as this one. I figure since we're doing this already, I don't know if this is too narrow, but So what you do is then you just kind of... Oops. Now I could add a wall behind here, which I probably should do, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to put behind there. I don't feel like it's adding a ton, to be honest. I think we go with something really basic and clean, but... I did do spiral stairs. Yeah, dude, and those are ones the reason I don't even use those that often anymore is because I use them so much when I first started building. I was like, I gotta stop. It was like a borderline addiction, you know? I had to cool it a bit. Man with ice biome and accidentally misclick with a sticky ball. Oh no. I've actually done that a few times too, so don't feel bad. It sucks because it's like, I was like, why do I even have dynamite I'm building? Like, just blew up half my shit. It was not cool. Not cool. I feel like this needs a little bit of roof on this side. I'm just realizing that now. I don't know why I didn't... Is this what? Which one is this? It is Pearlwood. Damn it. Actually, I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, well, let's Pearlwood. Let's just do this. I feel like this makes some sense, but... I don't know if it makes a ton of sense. Because the idea here is a little bit of an overhang. But it's almost like this should be longer, no? Like it should actually hang over this, but then we do too much. I don't know if that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I guess that's okay. I mean, not my favorite thing ever, but... it kind of works. I don't want that, though. I want to keep this pretty simple. So I think here what we can do is... no, that's not what we want to do. So let's just... okay, well, we screwed that up nicely. There we go. And we'll just kind of add a little bit of this and that here and there. Kind of works. I feel like we're just missing something here. I can maybe do a little bit more. That's a little bit barren. There we go. Alright, simple little quick roof. There we go. Right. Yeah, well, so Seed, you were here last time, right? I feel like you were here last time. I could be wrong. But in any case, you guys can check out a video. I do have a tutorial out for exactly stairs. This one, I think, is not in it, but I believe this one is. And this one, there's like 5. There's like 5 stairs. I just can't remember exactly which ones are which. But there's a bunch, and they're worth checking out. Oh, spooky. I feel like this would benefit from more spooky than... yeah, that looks better to me. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? idea here is that this is like in the background. I'm not sure if that's actually making sense. No, not really. And I like the idea that that's structurally holding on to something, but I think that maybe makes more sense. It just looks cleaner. It's a little weird, but it doesn't have, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's totally okay for this to be a bit of a mess. We're okay with it. So I think that's pretty good. I don't really want to touch too much here. I like this. It's not excessive. I don't love the choice for the block there. It's a bit bright, but I think that's kind of needed. Problem is we can't really add a lot of detail, which sucks. I think there's got to be more here, but I don't know. And here I wanted to connect this, but I'm going to leave that for now. I think it just looks nice, just kind of floating off like that. So, I don't know. What do you guys think, guys? Let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. I think it's pretty good. I'm a fan. It's also almost 10 at night, so I probably need to think about, you know, going to bed soon, because I have to work tomorrow. As one does. Yeah, I'm a fan. I think we could maybe add like, I don't know, like a trash can or something. Just a little something, and then maybe like a lamp. Oh, I don't know why I'm painting these green. And we could do another one. Let's grab a few of these. Where are my lamps? Yeah, that's cool. And we can do like one right there. Cool. Last thing we gotta do, grab a sign. As we do. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm not sure. I feel like I might be missing a detail here or there. I probably am, but whatever. So we have that, we've used that, great. That's been used. What are paints? So I know we're missing some paints. But I think that more or less covers it. Spooky Wood's not in there. That needs to be in there. Alright, I think, guys, I think we're good. This looks pretty good. We could add a lot of detail and, like, add clouds and blah, blah, blah. I'm good. I'm good. I think for me, it's a nice simplistic sort of end goal design here, which looks pretty good. I feel like these should be actuated, actually, when I look at this. That's a little weird, but I don't know. They're like too bright for me. I'm not sure this is going to make any difference, but maybe just help separate this out a bit. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's just a little layer. Okay, so we've got everything here. I feel like I'm probably missing something. I feel like I wanted to paint stuff more. But if I'm honest, like, I just don't want to add too much additional stuff. The clutter is real on a build like this. It gets out of hand real quick, so keeping it a little bit simpler is good. Up here is a little bit boring, to be honest, but that's fine. It's all good. I think we're looking good, guys. I think we're looking good. All right. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly add a sign here, because this is the last little touch. Okay, that's wrong. What is the date today? I don't even remember. March 14? Dope. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the decorations here. See, I'm forgetting stuff. Well, not decorations, but strange. Green. We need wall, and specifically we want living. I think I was forgetting something. Should actually add some like fish and stuff in here. Oh, you know what else I want? Seaweed. Oh no, it's kelp. You really should be able to stack this. It's weird that you can't. I know you can do bamboo, but I don't always like the way that looks. The other thing we need to do is start to separate this a bit. Not all of it, some of it. Oh, why aren't we painting? Let's grab that. Okay.
Hey.
What's up, guys? All right, let's continue on here. And we could do a lot here, but I don't want this to be too excessive. I'm not gonna add like coral and stuff. It's just silly. But the goal is effectively to have, you know, some overgrowth here for sure. Let's get some fish. I can't remember. Is it? Oh, it's pupfish and goldfish, right? It's very easy to do, just add a few moving things. There we go. Again, it doesn't do a ton, but it just adds a little bit more feature, a little bit more detail. And I think with that, I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's hide in the water. No one will know we're here. All right, so let's go here. Let's go to camera mode. Let's take a picture. Sure, there was something we're missing, but it's okay. I'm gonna like move this up a bit. Get more of the vertical. We just want the main part of the build, so I think we're good here. All right. So guys, with that said, I think we're done here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the build. It's not the most exciting thing, but I think we got some good touches and features and whatever. I'm also realizing now that we've missed a bunch of spots, so that's great. There we go. Covered it up. Mistake. Missed. All right. I think it's pretty good. There's a couple places I'd probably want to add a little more detail. Like normally I would add like shelf under here. but I think we can probably just leave it. Like, you'd add platforms and stuff. I don't want to overdo it. So the bottom is meant to be really hectic and crazy and lots going on, and then it's just meant to kind of mellow out and look kind of chill. So anyways, with that said, guys, this is done. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I do appreciate it. Is that an Emerald City build? No. That's nothing. Okay, you know what? I'll show you. It hasn't hit the YouTube channel yet, so. This will be coming onto the YouTube channel soon. It's the Wizard of Oz. I think it looks pretty good. But it'll hit the channel soon, so it's pretty fun to make. A little bit hectic for sure, but that's the way it is. So, all right, cool, guys. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. Like I said, we're gonna probably, well, not probably. We're gonna be back at some point. I don't know if on YouTube or on Twitch. Do keep an eye out on the channel, guys. Feel free to share the channel with your friends and family and anyone, because appreciate it. And if you have any questions, guys, or any requests for a build down the line, do not hesitate to reach out to me and let me know. I am always open to do some, well, different or new builds. So with that said, hopefully we will catch you guys in the next one. And again, keep an eye out, guys. So Dreadful, Seed, guys, thanks for hanging out. Keyshawn as well. Anyone else that came in, do appreciate it. Yeah, this will be up for people to view later as well if that's what they want. So of course we can kind of go through that and, you know, see what it looks like. So with that said, though, I got to hop off. I got to eat. I haven't eaten anything. It is 10 p.m. here. So I worked and just did this, which is fun, but also kind of like work. So guys, enjoy. Again, we'll see you soon. And hopefully you guys have yourself a great night. All right. Peace.